Welcome back to Fountain of True Sports. We are here today with Casey Crutchfield to talk some ball, talk about his podcast, Enjoy Life. We finally got a camera. We are in front of you today.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully on YouTube. We're going to talk the NFL this weekend. We're going to talk the college football. Kind of a shitty slate this week, but we're going to be out there in New Orleans with Casey.
Yes, sir. We're going to tear it up.
So we're going to get into it, bro.
Let's get it. I just want to say congratulations to y'all boys, because one thing I'll say, this shit is hard as fuck to do. I know you said I can curse on this one. I try not. I try to keep it PG-13 on mine. But fuck it, indeed.
This is rated R football.
This is like, I feel like it's a Joe Rogan like football type of shit. Like I said with the headphones.
Oh, pretty much.
No, man, congratulations to y'all, because I know this shit is hard as fuck to do. And I see the grind that y'all have, and, you know, that's just big respect to y'all. It just shows how much y'all want that shit, so I wish y'all the best of luck, for real.
Thank you so much, man.
Shout out Boo, too.
Yeah, shout out everyone behind the camera.
Just Boo.
Literally
not
the heart
Larry.
and soul of this thing.
Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah. Leary's over here. He helped set up a light, and he thinks he absolutely is.
Might as well put him in the credits.
So, how much ball have you been into this year? Have you been betting? What's the fantasy teams looking like? Tell me all about it.
I'm glad you asked. So, first I'm gonna start off with fantasy, and then I'll get to the bets. My fantasy teams, I have 4. I have a Yahoo.
I got 5.
Yes, I have a Yahoo league with my cousins, and all my cousins are older than me. So, you know, me and Quinn co-manage. Shout out Q. And
shout out Quinn.
We walk him like a dog, pretty much. Just to put in perspective, we have put up through the past 4 weeks 10-man PPR. Quarterback only gets 4 points per passing touchdown. We have put up 638 points.
Jesus.
In 4 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
And you know what our name is? Grossman's Ball Busters.
There we go.
You see Driving Thunder.
I bet your cousins hate you right now. They're probably so good. He's on the fucking podcast just talking shit about him.
So yeah, we're undefeated in that one. My high school league, I'm 3-1, should be 4-0. Trish had a Mickey Mouse win. I'm excited to see where it goes though, because usually I'm gonna keep it real. I'm always honest. I'm low key on the down low sometimes in that league.
Who's like your
underdog story?
Who's your like dog this year on your team though? That you're like, all right, he's putting up 20.
All right. Although he did pretty bad last week, James Cook is my guy. I drafted him in the second round. I think some people were a little iffy because like on the ADP he was in the 30s, but I knew that I wanted him from like the jump.
Mike's already gonna love you.
Yeah, I was pissed I didn't get him.
Dude,
yeah, no, he's from Georgia.
I know that,
but his brother,
brother is Dalvin.
It's because he has a relation.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a already dog. Loves him.
Yeah, Joe Brady knows how to use him too, for sure.
Oh yeah,
that's facts.
Freaking Booed stolen from me.
Of course.
When did y'all make that trade?
No, he. I told him weeks before I wanted James Cook, and then that draft, he's fucking drafted him right before me. So that's why I got Rasheed Rice.
I forgot to mention this is the last league I'm going to talk about. My dynasty league. This is our first year that we started it. So we did like the full draft this year. I think it's like 6 or 8 of us. 2 quarterback league.
2 quarterbacks in the dynasty league?
Oh, yeah.
Wild.
I just want to say to all the people, because I'm sure all my friends who are in the league are going to watch it, I have the best quarterbacks, Josh Allen and Jaden Daniels.
Okay.
The Kid 5. I mean... What else? What else you need? What else you need?
And they're both running and passing quarterbacks.
Yeah.
But as far as the bets, it's an emotional roller coaster.
I haven't really been throwing bets. I will say I put a 20 on.
I thought you put a 5 too.
No, I put a 20. Just threw 20 in and put it straight up on the over for the Seahawks and Detroit Lions. And that was absolute cash.
Oh yeah. That was a game.
Cash Money Records.
That was such a fun game to watch.
It was. It's been a roller coaster. That's all you can say about it.
Did you bet anything on the Mariners?
Honestly, I try and stay away from baseball because when I first started betting, like when I was still on a book, like when I was under 21, I'm calling myself out, but oh well. I used to bet the Mariners a lot, like just baseball in general. And then one thing I learned was baseball is a whole different world of gambling compared to football or basketball.
They could just have a different picture.
Yes,
night
exactly.
To night. It's not
like you gotta
the same
know.
Lineup.
Yeah, you have to know.
So wait, y'all are Mariner fans together?
Oh
Yes.
yeah, ride or
cute.
die.
That's very cute.
Tritons up.
Right. Yeah.
But I will say our just the management as a whole is shit. Like the owners, I love that crack.
I know we were talking about that before the podcast started. It's absolute ASMR.
Yeah.
Yes. This is awesome. But speaking of bets, one thing I will say, this weekend I had a heartbreaking bet. It was a 3-leg first touchdown scorer parlay. And I had Jordan Addison, cash.
Yeah.
Mike Evans,
Cash.
I don't know if y'all are watching the games, but T. Higgins was our last leg. We put $3 to win like $10K on it. And it's crazy because before the game started, I said, you know what? Because I told Riley and all of them, we were just sitting outside before the game started. I was like, this is the move. And I was like, we should have put one of them. We should have put one of them for the later games. That way we'd have a cash out. Because like the first two hit off rip and there was no cash out. It was locked.
Riley wasn't with that, huh?
Yeah. And like we were like, no, it don't matter. Like it was going to hit. We had already placed a bet. Lo and behold, I don't know if you watched the game, but T. Higgins caught a ball and probably got down at like the 3-yard line. And then Chase Brown took it in. It was, I swear, those edged me the most, bro.
You'd rather like a pick six or something.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I felt. I was playing Voodoo in fantasy this week. And I'll get to the bet in a second. But
that's embarrassing.
DK Metcalf.
He's a dog.
Out that long run, and then he like stretched out for the end zone and almost fell into there. He was down.
If he doesn't fumble, though, does it change the score at all?
No, not really. He actually went up a good bit.
Pollard got a touchdown.
All right, so I'll get into the bet.
So it really wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Last week, me and Bood had a bet on fantasy. We didn't talk about it on the podcast. We said we were going to post it. We got probably too drunk at Kyle's to remember. But we did make the bet at Kyle's, which is I have to make a TikTok dance now because I lost to Bood. I guess we're going to make a Fountain of Truth TikTok and post it on there.
Did y'all decide on which one, or y'all like debating between two? Or?
I guess like I'm not doing that.
Get
people.
Think
you should do the
Like,
mop. You know, give me head top.
No, that would be funny. Anything like that, bro. I'm doing something like Jared McCain does, and I could just be like, NBA player did it. NBA player does it.
I think y'all should make it like a vote. Pick two.
No,
that's
the worst one ever.
Well, what do you think's gonna happen? That's why you bet, bro.
1 second, boys. I'm sorry to interrupt, but it's 6:00. Let me make this post right quick.
SoundCloud. There we go. All right, we got to get back into it. Casey had to do some work for the Enjoy Life podcast.
Yes.
Go like the new reels he just put up on Facebook and Instagram.
Is this dropping tomorrow?
Yes.
Yes. So it'll be live already. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.
Yes, indeed.
And if you're on my channel watching this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help a brother out.
Go fucking do it.
Do it. Yeah, but the TikTok dance is now going to be posted on Tuesday. I'm not looking forward to it. I've never done a TikTok. I've never done a dance like that in front of a camera.
You've done a dance.
I guarantee you he's definitely danced like in the mirror.
Oh yeah.
So in the mirror. Dude, yes. I'm TK in the mirror. Dude.
Exactly. Bro.
I mean, I'm not sitting there in front of a camera wiggling my dick around like trying to go viral like with my shirt off.
That's crazy. I'm gonna show you this on my phone right now.
Dude, I'm telling you.
I'm glad they won't be able to see.
Is this the one that
but this is literally me and Riley last night.
Uh-oh.
We were prepping up for Nelly because, you know.
I'm telling you. So, all y'all who are watching and listening, y'all need to go to Acadiana Music Fest. Nelly's going to be playing in Thibodeau. It's going to be
going to be crazy.
It's going to be a movie. Every year, Acadiana Music Fest.
It's awesome.
One of my favorite days of the year.
But I wish, I hope they have good weather because I feel like they always have bad weather.
The mud.
Mud is so bad.
Through there with some
Let me ask.
I've never been. Fun fact.
Before I
this
get,
year.
are you serious?
Yeah, I am.
He's coming this year, dude.
Never been.
Yep. Well, it's
was
gonna be
only
fun.
just a dream.
I was gonna
It was
say
only
something,
just
but
a
it'll be
dream.
fun.
Now it's a reality.
Yeah.
Dude. That's what I'm talking about.
Type beat.
That's what I'm talking
But
about.
let me ask you, both of y'all, what are y'all top 3 Nelly songs?
Brother, I couldn't even tell you.
You can't.
No, Mike's not a rap guy.
Yeah, nah.
I'm gonna have to start.
Damn.
I know it's cliche, dude, but like it's been bumped so many times. It's one of my childhood jams.
I'll go after 2.
I'm going down, down, baby.
Okay, yeah, that's probably
Country
my number one and my only one.
absolute banger. Then I'm going, andale, mommy, E-I,
Oh.
I'm rocking that. You know I'm rocking that.
I might need a top 5 now. No.
And who I'm
If you want to go and take a ride with me.
I know that one's fire, but I might be sliding in Pimp Juice at number 3.
Okay. Booth loves that pick. Booth loves that pick.
What you were saying over there? Oh, it's getting hot. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say.
I know so many Nelly songs.
I was gonna say Country Grammar too. I was gonna say also Grills.
Grills is nice.
And of course, like I just showed you, Just a Dream. Like that's a different kind of vibe of them.
But
that's a great song.
Classic.
That's a great song.
About her, she was thinking about me. You know you like that.
If you ever love somebody, put your hands up.
Dude, I know so many Nelly songs.
I love that you and Riley were getting it to that, dude.
Oh yeah, we were playing a bunch of songs. Riley's probably gonna be embarrassed that I said that on here, but it's all right. I love you, Riley.
Honestly, if you're not rocking the Just a Dream on a Tuesday,
oh yes, like, on the TV, just like on 100.
Yeah, I mean,
I remember having my iPod, like the old iPods, and listening to that shit.
Like the Nano.
What was like y'all like childhood playlist? Like what was y'all like? You know,
Nickelback.
You know.
Creed.
Okay. But like right when you start getting into rap, but like right when you start getting into rap and you're like, oh shit, I think I'm gonna start listening to some of these.
Dude, the
songs,
first,
you know what I mean?
You know what's funny? The first rap song I've ever heard, like from memory, is Lil Wayne when he goes, "Pick the world up and drop it on your fucking head."
Honestly, dude,
that's a good song.
Dude, my dad loved that song.
Really liking and like bumping all the time was Lil Wayne.
Fireman.
No, yeah. It was Go DJ, actually.
Okay.
And that song rocks.
16th in the first? Or is it 15th?
So,
no, 15th. That's 15th. Like later, though.
Yeah, that is later.
But like Michael loves 15th in the first. Yeah. That was like,
that's your jam?
That's like locker room Mike. Like, he loves that. He can run through a wall after you play some 15th.
Fuck yeah.
First, dude. Hell yeah.
I was gonna say,
I love that.
I was gonna say probably the
DMX.
first like
DMX,
rap song.
DMX rocks.
Probably Satellites by Kevin Gates. I'm not gonna
lie.
Really,
Satellites. Yeah, that was a good one. And like y'all said, Lil Wayne. I mean, Lil Wayne is the GOAT.
Eminem too.
Eminem.
You know, Eminem isn't really like write songs. He has a ghostwriter.
Nah, dude.
I've heard about that, but I don't believe
bro,
in it.
I'm telling you.
That's why some TikTok algorithm you went down.
Nah, bro. Jaguar Wright, shout out Riley for putting me on. She knows that. Go look into it, bro. Go look into it. I'd honestly believe it. Look at his new stuff. It's Pua Kaka.
All right. I want to start talking to you about some ball, dog.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm distracting the point of the pod.
No, you're good.
We're all over the place.
The pod doesn't have a point.
Yeah. We made this for the boys.
Yeah.
All right. NFL slate, week 6. We have a Thursday game, NFC South matchup.
Let's go.
The Bucs and the Falcons. I'm honestly pumped up for this Thursday night football game.
Fuck yeah. It's a big game.
I think it's going to be a great game. You know, sometimes I feel like the NFL has done better this year with the primetime games, just a little bit better.
It's always a fluke on Thursday night football.
Yeah. But you know what's crazy? The Monday doubleheaders have worked out so well because the past 2, you get shitty games and then Lions, Seahawks. What was before that? It was Bills.
Titans. Well, they had the Titans play well.
But what was the week before that? It was Bills and
Dolphins.
I think so, yeah.
But I'll tell you what, I might have 180'd my take on the double Monday night game because having the backup game that was amazing.
Could you imagine if you just had to watch the Dolphins and fucking Titans battle out the shiniest shit battle? I would have
turned it off.
Oh, yeah, no.
Snooze fest, as my boy Ocho says.
Dude, it's bad.
Yeah.
Who are you taking on this game, bro? What's the KC crutch?
So, I think the Bucks are probably gonna take it home. Is it in Tampa?
Falcons.
No, I think it's at Mercedes-Benz.
I don't care. Give me Tampa. I think the Falcons are a good team. Defense, the secondary killer.
Yeah.
You got dogs. You got Terrell. You got Bates.
Simmons.
And then you got Simmons. They just get Simmons, and then they go ahead and get Judon too.
Dude.
And the front's already good. And then
Judon fucked us up last week. That's
Yeah,
why
he did.
Yeah, he did.
6, dude.
But offensively, Kirk O'Chains has been playing all right. I'm a little shaky on him. I feel like they should put in Michael Penix.
Already?
But I like what they're doing. No, not
like
right now.
Though.
Not like right now. I just like to see him play.
Yeah,
I'd like to see him play.
It's
I don't think
rough.
they've been in a situation.
No, they haven't. They really haven't. But I think Kirk. I think his contract's like maybe like 4 years.
Mil.
But is it like 4 years or something like that? He's not gonna play those whole 4 years.
Yeah, no.
I'd give him like maybe like 1 or 2.
But Penix by that time would be 27.
I know. I was about to say he's old too. So like they got him for a reason.
Mike.
Yeah.
I want to know what's your hunch on this game as well.
I got Bucks. Just they're more.
Yes,
I think Falcons honestly are getting these lucky wins. Like
dude, I'm right there.
Mickey Mouse.
Like the Saints. First of all, they don't fumble that punt. That's not a touchdown. Pick 6. That's not a touchdown. We win that game. I got Bucks though because the Saints need the Falcons to lose because we haven't played the Bucks yet.
I want the Bucks to win just because I like Baker.
I like Baker too. I have in my notes Falcons are lucking out. Baker continues his MVP caliber season.
I agree.
Mike's got it in his notes, dude.
Yeah, I respect Baker.
I respect, Baker legit. Like, I used to hate watching Tampa, but watching Baker is just fun football.
Fun, and like, Mike Evans, like, is still dominant.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike Evans.
I got Chris Godwin on fantasy, so.
So do I. Yeah.
But I also have Bijan, so
it's amazing.
I just want points.
With a washed-up quarterback and 2 old wide receivers, and just a Bucky Irving.
Like, but Mike Evans had a 1,000-yard season every year he's been in the league. So
reliable.
Yeah,
reliable.
He's that deep threat target. But I got the Buccaneers tight end having a big game. Otten.
That's an interesting take.
Touchdown.
I'm gonna take that.
I would.
If you're gonna put in a bet, Mike's bet is K'd up.
What are the odds on that?
I'm probably good.
About to go check.
The Falcons don't have linebackers
so
with good coverage.
That the Bucs are about to win this game.
Yeah, I like their defense.
I'm definitely on the Bucs.
You want the Bucs. If you are a Saints fan, you want the Bucs to win because you haven't played them yet. So you're 0-0 with them. You lost to the Falcons. You need the Falcons to lose, just kind of stay in the race in the NFC South.
All right, Michael. The next question is this Sunday early morning football game in London.
It's in London.
Really?
What?
At 8 a.m.
Oh my God!
How excited are you? Should we do tea and crimpets and just do some baked beans and some
fucking? It's at 8 a.m. on a Sunday. Nobody would be up.
I'll be up. After Nola, I don't know. You might have to watch Kingsman the night before.
No.
I'm just saying the Kingsman, both of them, probably my favorite movies of all time.
That's crazy. You need to watch more movies.
I watch a lot of movies, Mike. I ain't gonna lie. We can get on that later. I'm insulted. We're gonna get back on the ball, but I watch a lot of movies. Kingsman's nice.
If I'm gonna go off of the UK of movies, I'm gonna go Braveheart with Mel Gibson.
I like some Kingsman. I'm with you.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
I'll tell you what.
Or Peaky fucking Blinders.
Is it not weird in this London game that the Jaguars aren't playing? I feel like every London game should be a Jaguars football game.
Well, so they're favorite to go to London.
Yeah,
they're the favorite team to go to London.
In a weird way, America, but like
America.
Why would it be so cool for them to go there? I love that. Like, but the travel would be like crazy.
Dude, the travel's ridiculous for those London games.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, who's playing in London?
It is going to be the Jets versus the Vikings.
Okay, all right.
Yep.
Yeah. So I got the Jets. They're dead. They're total rebuild. I think Boots definitely hit.
You think Jets are dead?
Jets are fucking dead, dude. That's dead. They're already talking about firing Salah. They figured out.
Really?
They're talking about firing him.
Sorry, I'm on my
No, you're good.
They're dead because I do have the Vikings winning
Mm-hmm.
this game, and if Sam Darnold moves to 5-0, I'm telling you, this is going to be wild. Sam
Darnold's that boy.
Sam
I'm
Darnold.
sorry, I'm getting off the phone, but Sam Darnold's that boy.
Darnold is.
Yeah.
You saw the top 5 candidates for MVP right now?
It's probably Baker and Sam Darnold.
Derrick Henry, Sam Darnold, Jaden Daniels. I don't know the other two. Jaden Daniels had one.
Balls out hard enough to win MVP his rookie year.
He's at number one. He's at number one right now. Derrick Henry's at 5, and I think Sam Darnold's at 3.
I mean,
so I don't know who
should
2
be
and 4
at
are.
I'm not going
right
to make
now.
any outlandish beefy burrito bets, but I will do something outlandish.
Dude, that dude put a burrito up his ass.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
I just want to come out and say that what we were talking about on the last podcast.
Yeah, he put a burrito up his ass.
Really?
This dude did it.
Yeah.
He posted it.
And then his wife saw it. He covered his face. So his wife saw it, whatever. He got bitched out, of course. And then his next bet was if Georgia came back and won, he would show his face to the world. So imagine some people were sweating out their bet for money. This dude was sweating it out for his whole fucking pride.
Yeah, that's insane. That is wild.
Yeah, that's tough.
Me and Steven kind of had a theory. I bet he wanted to do it. Yeah.
I mean, it kind of seemed like he was way too into it.
Yeah. I never really thought about it like that, but now that y'all kind of bring that up, I see that.
Oh, yeah. He probably had a friend named Bob that was helping him make the burrito for it.
Lord. Yeah, it probably wasn't from Taco Bell.
It was homemade.
They just see him drive up and like, again. And they just like call security, like, he's back.
Go to their local La Casa.
Code 41, she's back. Just immediately.
Yeah, but no, dude. I think Jets are freaking dead. Like, bad.
Yeah. It doesn't look good.
Casey talk. Are you going with Darnold and the boys too? The Vikes?
Oh, yeah.
They're going to be screaming skull in London.
Yeah.
That's going to be
I want to
fire.
shout out Brennan Chasson, too. I don't know if y'all know him, but he's always been a Sam Darnold guy.
Really?
Since he was on the Jets. No cap.
And it hasn't died off from it?
No, because he went to the Panthers
That's
too,
impressive.
and he started
Whoever
to like
this
him
guy
because he's
is,
a
shout out
Panthers
him.
fan.
Mhm.
He's a Panthers fan. And so then he went to San Francisco, and I don't know if y'all knew, but Brock Purdy got hurt last year at some point.
Yeah.
He was about to play, but someone else ended up coming in and play.
Mhm.
And he was like, I'm telling y'all, Sam, he always posts on his private story like ball takes.
Well, that's
and
what
he's always spoke on Sam Darnold, so I'm glad to see him.
That's
putting
what
up.
I didn't hear. I totally forgot about how he played. He was a backup for the 49ers. And I think that's also like he's with O'Connell, but like Kyle Shanahan is a QB whisperer. So like him being a backup, learning under Kyle Shanahan, and then going to O'Connell, like he's kind of in the best situation.
O'Connell's going to win, coach.
They might as well just let JJ go.
That's what I was about to say.
I don't like JJ. I'm sorry.
But they're in a rough.
Boots high on JJ McCarthy.
I know.
Bood looks like the down the bite version of JJ.
Can I tell y'all a quick story about Bood right quick? So
sure, yeah. He can't talk. He can't defend himself. Let's go.
I remember being at work one day. It was a Saturday, and we were like placing bets and stuff.
To preface,
and it
Bood
was
and Casey worked together.
Yes,
yeah.
I'm sorry. Thank you for that, Steve. I'm sorry.
Brother.
And it was the Ohio State Michigan game, and Michigan was favorited. Or no, it was Ohio State who was favored.
Yeah.
I don't know which way it was. Anyways, this dude took the favorited one, heavily, and it was probably $30 to win maybe $5. And they ended up fucking losing.
Dude,
and I was like, why would you ever bet something like that?
Has this been you first met him?
Probably how long you think that was? Maybe a year or two? Yeah. Fun fact, Boo didn't like me when he first met me. Before he even met me. I do
not remember meeting you.
I was going to tell that story. I was thinking about it on the drive here, so I can get to that. But he did not like me.
Honestly, when I met you, I thought you were 30.
Really?
Yeah.
I get a lot of people tell me that I look older, but not that older.
Yeah, no. I thought you were older than me for sure. And everybody thought I was older. So I'm like, if I look 27, this dude.
Yeah. I'm also short too, short
yeah.
king. But he didn't like me. I'm not gonna speak on the reasons why. We can talk about it off camera. But it was really,
just leave it hanging.
I don't want to call out the person or people.
Got you.
So just know he had a false thought about me. But the first time I met you, Steve, I remember it was right when we got into our fraternity. And we went hang out at Colin and them's place. Not Colin Tubes, Colin Deson. And
this is on Louisiana Drive?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. And me and Tubes were just kind of chilling in Reed's room, but it wasn't Reed's room at the time.
Oh yeah, the garage.
Yeah, we were cooling, and then lo and behold, Steve walks in. You know, Toops just greets him like usual, and Steve's like, "Who is this?"
I don't know who's this guy.
So I just remember we just kind of sat and bullshitted, and after that it was just like boys.
That's right.
One thing I'll say, I hate to get real sometimes, but I
you're good.
always appreciate like you and Big R and all of them, because like right when we got into school, like y'all just kind of like treated us like the boys. Like I just feel like we just kind of meshed in, especially us being like young.
Y'all weren't like little assholes. Y'all just kind of like didn't cause a ruckus, didn't like.
I wasn't saying I'm the captain, no.
Yeah, you were not the captain, but like we weren't really the captains.
Yeah, either. It was not that type of thing, and that's what like we knew. So I think that's why we gelled so well.
Yeah, I mean we've never been captains, like for sure.
No.
But Sunday we're gonna be at 12. It's gonna be a tough day after New Orleans. We might have to go to brunch or something. Maybe a little walk on or something action.
I would love some breakfast.
I'll go to Dave & Buster's.
Ooh, we could play some games at D&B's. I think I got a card. I won some jerseys from D&B's too.
So, I don't know where it was at last time I went to NOLA. I went eat at this place with my mom. Shout out, Mom. But it was the breakfast was crazy. I mean, that's all I'm going to say. Like, I need
from your mom, but
I think it's like something Ruby or like.
Ruby Slipper.
Yes.
Ruby Slipper's so fire, dude.
Yes.
A bunch of hungover dudes walking into Ruby Slippers.
No, and I think it's kind of like somewhat of
a 17.
I think it's somewhat of a nice.
Not like
sounds
nice,
like, but
no, God, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be down bad.
They'll just go to Shoney's.
Oh my gosh, is Shoney's even still open, bro?
Oh, they got one in Morgan City. I know that.
I see that, but is it closed?
Dude? I'm not going to Shoney's.
How do y'all feel about the Amelia Bell?
Amelia Bell,
have you been?
No,
never been.
Really? Damn.
Nope.
And Leroy Bood, have you been?
Damn. Leary, that seems like a place you'd go.
Oh, Larry's been.
I've never been there in my life.
We've probably been like 5 or 6 times. I think it's different for us sometimes because like right when you turn, I mean now I'm 23, but like right when you're 21, you're like, gosh, I want to go to the fucking casino.
I'm sure some of your friends are still turning.
Yeah, exactly. So like we still go and like I think the last time I went, it was around the summer, like right before school started. One of Quinn's teammates turned 21, so we went. Got sideswiped in blackjack. I freaking brought in the most money and lost it all on the first shoot.
That's down bad.
Go to Tampa. It was a lot more.
Are you gonna bet this weekend on the NFL?
Oh yeah. I mean,
all right. So tell me who you got on the Bengals and Ravens.
Ooh, where's it at?
That's a divisional matchup.
It don't matter where it's at.
I would love to know where it's at.
Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Okay. Look, I think the Ravens are gonna have a lot of momentum coming into this game. But Cincinnati's a good team.
They kind of like they had a little bit of their motion.
I always believe in Cincinnati.
Michael's rolling his fucking eyes.
I'm a joke.
You know what's the best part about this shit being on camera? Is now you can see how Michael reacts when I say things. He just rolls his eyes and you see his body language. And
it's just like what the fuck.
With his entire self.
Mm-hmm.
But
gotta have a negative.
I will say this: I think if the Bengals start slow, then the Ravens should have it in the bag. But then the Ravens are up in the 4th, then they better chew clock because I think we all know they're known for kind of blowing those leads. So
you're saying if the Bengals keep it close, you got the Bengals winning in there.
They lost to Gardner Minshew, the boy, this year.
I don't care. I have Lamar on my fantasy team. I believe in the Ravens.
Best running back in the country.
Yeah. RB1, QB1. I mean, what?
Yeah.
Come on.
That's why
I'm a Lamar believer, and he's a 2-time MVP. Some of my friends hate him. Connor.
Do you think he's going to win a Super Bowl?
I think he's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he's going to get that Super Bowl in.
Jake doesn't.
No. Well, hey, Jake, but you're wrong.
Question. Did you listen to the last podcast with Jake?
I listened to, stopped probably at the 25-minute mark.
But you could kind of, even those 20 minutes, you could kind of say, Jake doesn't know ball.
Yeah, no, I already know Jake's got some crazy takes, and I know Boo's going to laugh at me, but just based off the first time, I mean, I know Jake a lot now, but the first time I met Jake, I already knew this guy has bad balls. Just by the first interaction.
So, Jake, it's not just us, buddy.
No offense. I
It's
love you,
not
Jake.
just us,
I love
dog.
you, bro.
Oh, we
not
love
just
him
us.
too, but he's an
We
idiot
love
for
him.
sure.
He just says crazy shit.
But yeah.
I think I have the Ravens rolling in this one.
Yeah, so do I. I got my
Great
notes.
choice.
Ravens smoke them. Bengals defense is horrible. King Henry has another great game. Also, I was gonna write in my notes, but I didn't want to put the voodoo in the situation. But I guess I am. If I'm Joe Burrow, I'm throwing that ball away as much as I can because that defense is going to be pinned back, getting after his ass. And that old line, I'm pretty sure they had an injury with Trent Brown, who was a left tackle.
Yeah.
I just don't. What scares me about, which I would like to see a high scoring game, but the only thing that
I think it'd be high scoring.
The Ravens defense is they only have Kyle Hamilton in that back. Marlon Humphrey's okay. He had a good game last year.
Yeah, he's getting up there though in age.
But I'm telling you,
I like Hamilton.
Oh, he's a dog, dude. He reminds me of Honey Badger, kind of like when Honey Badger came in the league. It was like
he's got size.
Interrupt the passing game, stuff like that.
No, he's good.
He's got size and speed.
I mean, and they got Roquan at linebacker.
Yeah.
I mean, that helps out a lot.
And Kyle Van Noy.
You got Pierce in the middle at D tackle.
You got dogs down low.
And
so if you attack, then
how long have we been watching football? When has the Ravens defense ever been bad?
I'm just saying. I
Facts.
do think that the Bengals wide receivers outnumber how many good DBs that
they do. But if Joe
you
Burrow
can't get the ball off, then what you doing?
That's true.
And the run game isn't crazy. They need another running back.
I agree. You don't think Chase Brown does it?
Nah, and I'm mad about the Bengals running backs just because of bad purposes. But we can move on to the next game.
All right, next is Colts Jags.
Boring.
Snooze fest.
Yeah.
You can tell Red Zone's not going to be playing this game.
Fest. Joe Flacco.
He is playing. Is it announced?
Probably so.
Yeah, I think it is.
Good. I'll start Michael Pittman this week.
As of now, Joe Flacco's playing.
He's going to be throwing the ball.
Yeah.
It's gonna be absolutely.
The Jaguars are poverty.
Yeah, no.
And I like their coach. I like Doug Peterson. I think he's a good coach.
Me too.
I think he's just think the organization.
I think the organization as a whole is just not that good.
Like
poor
I bet,
Trevor, dude. And honestly, I want to say poor Trevor, but it's kind of his fault.
Trevor Lawrence is awful. Gosh, I feel bad for saying that, but he's not that good.
No, he's not.
To say he's the highest paid quarterback, is he not? No.
Would you have him as a top 5 quarterback in the league coming into this year?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, Boot had him at 3.
Boot had him at 3.
Oh my! Look, he does not know ball either. I don't care. And I'm not just saying that because he can't talk. I would say it if he was right here. And I hope I get an opportunity for him to be right here.
Oh,
So I'll tell you a little something that I had in my breakdown today. A little insult on Boot's take there about him knowing ball.
Oh my God!
Boot's golden pick this year in fantasy was who? George Pickens.
Oh my God! I've heard enough.
The man,
I've heard enough.
Loving him. We were all stupid. Jared Goff caught a touchdown Monday night and now has more receiving touchdowns than Debo, Ayuk, Jalen Waddle,
Kelsey,
George Pickens,
Kelsey,
Trey McBride, Mark Andrews, and Sam Laporta.
Mark Andrews.
I would take
Mark
Andrews.
Stupid little stats 4 weeks in.
Oh,
but that's a lot of dudes.
That's what I forgot to say about the.
He's gonna mess with me about the TikTok forever. That's gonna be your new thing.
That is true.
Pickens is not that.
About the Ravens Bengals game.
Oh my God.
Back to the Ravens Bengals game. It's a tight end game. So I think Mark Andrews is going to show out.
You think so?
Yes,
Well,
I think
that's
Mark Andrews, Isaiah Likely, touchdown, easy.
You're just a big tight end guy. Did you play tight end in high school or something?
No, I did not.
He was a running back.
Okay, I was about to say.
Dude, just think about how bad that defense is. Like, they can't stop anybody.
Yeah.
No, I feel that.
And if Derrick Henry's running the ball, that play action is going to be open. I bet play action, first play, touchdown, Likely. Like, they don't throw to Zay Flowers. Likely's their deep threat. They ain't got no linebacker.
It's going to be a tight end game?
I think that's an interesting thing to say. I think I'd go more the running backs if we're talking about first touchdown scorers. But I could see what you mean. It wouldn't be Mark Andrews. It'd be Likely.
Yeah.
But I just want to say, about the Pickens thing, I don't know why he'd say that would be his golden pick. if you're picking anyone to be your golden pick who plays for the Pittsburgh Steelers offense, I mean, you should know.
Should be a
You
running
really-
back.
Yeah,
or TJ
maybe
Watt.
maybe a running back, maybe the defense. That's probably the number one option.
Yeah.
What I would say, I mean, you got to look at who's throwing the ball.
I will say Justin Fields put up 31
No.
last week.
No, Justin Fields is that guy. I'm a believer in him.
Yeah.
It's just everything else around it. I don't trust it. He really don't be airing it out like that. Airing it out. So if George Pickens was on another team, then
George
yeah.
Pickens was on the Saints, right?
If he was on the Chiefs,
Oh my God.
gosh.
He'd be perfect.
Which they need a receiver since Patrick Mahomes decides to take out his own player.
Yeah, fuck
Okay.
him.
Crazy.
I'm telling you, that shit made me cringe when I saw it. Because it was such a stupid tackle.
Yeah.
He turned his back and just
Yeah.
Heads down. Plus,
And that's gotta hurt.
plus
too.
the dude fumbled the ball right after.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
and you're a quarterback. You don't go in for tackles.
Yeah,
Get the
why
fuck
is he
off.
gonna do that?
Yeah.
Especially you,
And-
Patrick
Would
Mahomes.
you
And you know he saw Rice coming. Like Rice got him.
I think he was just pissed off that he threw an interception. He let his emotions-
Probably so.
I think he was pissed that he wasn't throwing to Travis Kelce. So
Probably so.
Taylor Swift probably told him something.
I think I'm taking the Jags in this one though.
Oh yeah, back to that talk. I got.
Oh, yeah.
Jags. I got in my notes. Jags falling apart. Doug Peterson's gone.
I think
Colts.
I have the Jags getting their first win.
No, I got Colts. Better coaching staff around them.
No, Jags aren't gonna win. Now, if the script writers want them to get that dub in right there, I could see it being fit, being it's the Colts. I hope they don't get rid of Peterson, but I'm sure they'll probably put the blame on him.
I just feel so bad. He wins the Super Bowl, gets kicked out the next year, goes to a shitty franchise with a team he didn't draft, and he's gone already.
Yeah,
Like, what the hell you expect to do? Probably till playoff. Like
Yeah.
last year, 2 years ago. Like, what do you expect him to do with a team that he didn't pick? That ain't his quarterback plan. That's Urban fucking Meyer. Like, because
yeah, I agree. Doug Peterson's a good guy.
So
yeah,
am I the
no,
only guy going Jags?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are for sure.
Alright.
Yeah,
Well,
for
when I'm
sure.
right,
For
it's
sure.
gonna feel very good.
I hope you're right.
no.
I'm
Next.
joking. I'm joking.
I think the Patriots might get a divisional win over the Dolphins.
Oh yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
I mean, the Dolphins look so bad. I didn't realize how big of a different. I mean, obviously, I knew that it was going to be a big fall off, but like, Tua is that good?
They're falling apart. They're talking about firing the coach too.
I wouldn't do that.
No, I wouldn't do that either. But I
he's-
heard
he's
that
a
it's a
good football
possibility.
coach. You got to stick with him.
Yeah, I heard though it's a possibility that he could be on the hot seat by the
He
end
would
of the
be
year.
picked up by
which would be
so many
crazy.
teams
Yeah.
immediately.
The Saints. No. Yeah. The
Just
Saints.
Like Kubiak and Mike McDaniel.
Oh my gosh.
No,
One can
Clint
only dream.
Kubiak's getting a job after
It
this
was
somewhere
only
else.
just a dream.
Yeah, that's really only just a
That's
dream.
only just a dream.
But yeah, no, I think Pats are going to physically beat the fuck out of the Dolphins. I think Steve.
Yeah,
This is.
I think Mayo's gonna show it up.
This is a Stevenson game.
You think?
Gerard
coach-
Mayo's gonna coach him up.
I know, but like,
This is gonna be a good
I'm
game.
not sure I'm bought in on the Gerard Mayo train.
I am because he runs that defense good. He's just not an
Yeah.
offensive guy.
Yeah,
You get you someone like.
Like if he had
I'm
a
pretty
Clint-
sure Doug Peterson's an offensive guy. is he
Yeah.
not? He played quarterback in
Yeah.
college.
he played quarterback
What
in
I
the
would-
NFL.
Yeah. So what I would say, if the Jags do play the blame game, you send him over there. You got someone to focus on the offense.
Got Drake May.
I mean, I see him. He could be the next D'Amico Ryans. I mean, or
Yeah.
is that whatever it is? I'm
Yeah, but
sorry if
Nico
I said
came
that.
in and won.
Okay.
D'Amico
Well, they
Ryans-
had a different situation.
Mhm.
You also got to think a lot of factors when it's New England. I saw one thing. Their like tax situation is kind of foobar to where like they
Oh,
really
yeah.
can't pay like
Blue bar, I like that.
yeah they
I
can't
like
pay
that.
absurd money. Saving Private Ryan. They can't spend that type of money, so like it puts him in a bad situation already. But I think he could be that type of coach because I mean he did play there a long time. So.
Yeah, and the Patriots got an underrated DB in Gonzalez from Oregon.
No, he's that guy too.
Yeah, but he doesn't get a lot of talk though. That's why I
He's
don't
that
like
boy.
him. Yeah, no, he can.
But
Yeah.
he did get burned by Garrett Wilson for touchdown.
Well,
Well, I
When
mean,
was
Garrett
thinking-
Wilson.
Because I was at Big
great
R's house in
receiver.
New Orleans, my first time there. I'm trying to get ball tapes. They just started a podcast and shit. I'm like, yeah, Christian Gonzalez is absolutely him. And then got burned by Garrett Wilson.
every good DB gets
It's all
burned
right.
every once in a
Yeah,
while.
yeah. No, it
It
happens.
was hard to like watch. After
Yeah,
they just
yeah.
said that. I was like, fuck.
Shit happens.
And the
It's
Dolphins,
not going to
dude.
Big R. That's like an important guy.
And the Dolphins,
I ain't gonna speak on his name because I'm gonna end up saying some crazy.
the whole Tyreek Hill situation too. That's why, like, the Dolphins have got a lot more issues
I
in
don't
this
think
game.
Boots starting Tyreek.
Can I ask y'all some fantasy advice?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna name out what league it is.
No.
Yeah,
But I feel like
I feel
like my friends are gonna figure it out. But
That's
me
what
and
your
my
friends
friends were kind of talking about a little trade. You know, someone was inquiring about Chris Godwin on my team.
Mhm.
Now I have Chris Godwin, Pittman, J-Mo, and T. Higgins. So I mean, I'd like to say I have good receivers. You know, they put up numbers. Oh, and Deontay Johnson, dog.
Yeah.
Now that he has a QB. But even though I love Bryce, we can get to that later too.
Crazy.
But
crazy to y'all kind of look alike, but crazy to say that fucking you love Bryce Young.
I will get to that later. That was my hot take that I was thinking about. But would y'all trade Chris Godwin and Nick Chubb for Tyreek Hill and Pacheco?
No. Nick Chubb's coming back. Nick Chubb's back
I
at
did
practice.
see that Nick Chubb.
He's back.
Yeah,
He's back
I
at
saw
practice.
he was at practice today.
So
What do y'all think?
No.
Okay, I was low key kind of on board, and then
Chris
they kind of got hesitant on me. They got hesitant
Godwin's
on
a
me.
top 5 wide receiver in Chubb. If he comes back and like has half a year that he's used to,
Oh
he'll
yeah,
be a
but
top
it's gonna
5,
be so
15.
complicated because I got Bijan, James Cook. I mean, he's gonna be in the flex. He's gonna be in the flex. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I'm
but
excited.
Dude, this year of fantasy is kind of weird with trades. Like
It's weird with trades.
Like
and the
I haven't,
positions.
like I got CD Lamb, Chris Godwin, Debo, Rashid Rice, and I haven't traded anybody. And Rashid Rice might come back. So
I keep saying that about McCaffrey. I got McCaffrey, bro, and every day.
Mistake. Did you have the first pick?
No, he had the second. Boot had the first. He picked Tyreek Hill.
And you know what? I picked him, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be
the year. Yeah. And I picked CD. I had the third pick. I picked CD.
I had the 7th, and I took Bijan.
Really?
Our number 1 pick was Brees Hall. My roommate John.
Crazy.
Shout out John.
Fucking Kyle Rabley had 7th, and he picked Josh Allen.
We had someone that Yahoo League I was talking about with my cousins with the 600 points.
Mm-hmm.
Someone drafted Travis Kelce with the 8th pick.
I bet
it's bad.
They're punching.
Do we have any more games to cover, or can I go on my? I'll wait till we get to the Panthers one so I can talk about Bryce Young.
Next we have Browns Commanders.
Commies
are rolling, dude.
Yeah.
Should we switch the commies to the Redskins again?
Yes. Facts.
Bring them back.
Yes.
I'm for
it. There's an Indian tribe soon.
I know.
It was named after an Indian tribe.
That's right.
It's crazy how they made it like that. I hate how the internet.
Yeah.
I hate how the internet they do stuff like that. Like I really don't think anyone at all was offended about that, nor people of Native American descent. So,
hell no.
Like if anything, they liked it.
It was in honor of like their chief that they had. Like it wasn't shitting on them. Yeah.
I don't get that.
That's ridiculous.
It's somebody thinking that they're butthurt by it, and then they change it, and then they're like, "We're not butthurt by it."
Hey,
Plus,
I got
too,
a Redskins starter jacket in my closet.
Low key, you trying to sell them?
I got that from a steal from James Parrott. Shout out
Polly's Price. Shop
Go
now.
That shit. It's all over Instagram. He's got a bunch of cool stuff.
He does have the best.
But who you got? You think the Browns could upset the Commanders?
I could
I know.
I'm sorry. You want to ask me that again? Or
Commanders, Browns.
I'm definitely going with the Commanders.
I mean,
that kid 5. I mean, unstoppable.
Yeah,
unstoppable. I wish him the best of luck. Hopefully he stays healthy, you know.
Yeah.
When he runs around, he scares me, but he knows how to slide and stuff, and he runs out of bounds.
You're a Deshaun Watson guy?
No.
I feel bad for the Browns because you can't be a guy for anybody on their team because they have Deshaun Watson.
They're just cursed.
I think they're all just waiting on their Chubb to get back.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
You know what I'm scared of for Browns fans? Like, what if Chubb comes back and
goes off? I'll be very happy.
What if he like just shits the bed?
I don't give a shit.
Well, like get hurt again.
Oh, I would hate to see.
It's probably bound to happen. That dude's coming off an ACL injury that he had.
And he's old too.
He's had one before.
Yeah,
he's old too, like very old.
So we're all taking the Commanders?
Yeah,
I'm taking
with
the
him.
Commies, but also in my notes I have watch out Cooper to the Chiefs. Watch that trade happen.
Can I say one thing right quick? My hot take. Although I love that kid 5, Myles Garrett might get him his welcome to the NFL moment.
Yeah.
Has he been playing with injury?
No.
Myles Garrett. Or is he
I don't
back?
know.
I know he was
think
hurt.
So,
I know he
yeah.
was hurt week 2, but I think he might be back this
Well, if
game.
he plays, he might get him a little brutal sack or something, you know.
Yeah.
And Myles Garrett would be the
But
worst
Jaden's
person.
gonna get back
And
up.
you know it,
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah. I
gonna
was
get
about
back
to
up.
say
He's gonna shake it
that's
off.
the worst
Myles
person to get your
Garrett's
welcome
on
back.
around Halloween, bro. You know he has that
Oh,
shirt with
yeah.
all the quarterbacks. He's sacked. He's like the sack
Yeah,
reaper and all.
Yeah.
Next game we have Bills Texans. That's gonna be a fun one. I wish this one was a late night
Yeah.
game.
Yeah. Waiting
rolling
all
offenses.
day.
I got a game of the week. This game.
Give me the Bills.
I really didn't pick a team.
I think I'm going with the Bills too.
Well, fuck it, I'm going Texans.
I'll say one thing
look,
about the Texans.
Bro, of course.
Yeah, he's a fader. I'll say one thing about the Texans. I loved them last year. I appreciate how they just
Got better.
Yes, and the coach, I love the coach too. I think he's a great coach. But with that being said, I said this before the year started. And I hate when something kind of goes right that I say, and I say this because then I sound like LeBron, like, I said this. Like, I called this. But I think they were going to have a regress this year just for the sole purpose, because if I consider something as a regress, they don't do as good as last year.
Mm-hmm.
Where did they go last year? The divisional?
Mm-hmm.
Did they win?
No.
Are they gonna win? Are they gonna go further than that this year?
I think they
they
can. With that talent they got on defense,
I think it's
offense,
a little. They're very talented.
The
I
question
think it's
is,
gonna take them maybe one more year to figure it out.
they are dealing with like Nico Collins just like gets hurt every other
Once they
week.
get Joe Mixon back though.
Yeah, Joe Mixon being out hurts him. Tank Dell not being a thing
just need
is
to
hurting them.
figure everything out.
Yeah. They have too many. This is the one team where they legit have too many guys to throw to.
Yeah,
like you can't get everybody the ball.
Collins is still leading all receivers.
Yeah, I know,
He's
but
a
like
dog, bro.
I think Stephon Diggs was probably the worst pickup they could have got. That dude's so like he's about me ball usually.
And he's playing.
He's playing good. I think Diggs is kind of like in a point in his career
Yeah,
where
they had
he's
a
just
video
like
come out.
Mentorship and stuff like
They had
that.
a video come out of Diggs the other day.
I like Diggs.
And all the people from the Vikings were like dapping him up and like giving him a hug, and they were so excited to see him. And they were like, shows you how much people like say, "Oh, he's a diva in the locker room," but everywhere he goes, everybody says he's a fire teammate.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not a Diggs hater. I mean,
Me either.
some people.
He had ruined my Saints Super Bowl, which crushed me.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about any of that, please.
Yeah, no.
PTSD is getting bad. Just you saying that.
All right, next game we have Bryce Young on the bench versus Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
Andy Dalton gonna be starting the Red Rocket.
I got this could be
I'm gonna let y'all all go first.
This could be a surprisingly fun game to watch.
I think Bryce Young versus Caleb would be more fun.
No.
Yeah.
Over hits for sure.
I
Though.
think it would just be more.
Defenses are god awful in this game.
It'd be way more.
I don't. Bears defense has been so inconsistent. It blows my mind.
But they have players.
They do have players, but like they've been so inconsistent.
But this is the Carolina Panthers we're talking about.
Who put up
Jalen Johnson, dog.
Who put up 30 on the Bengals and then put up another 30 on who?
Yeah.
Imagine though, Bryce versus Caleb.
No, that'd be.
Oh yeah, no, that would be.
That has way better storylines behind.
If you would have said that last year, like 2 years ago, that'd be like must-watch television.
I think Xavier Legette has another good game.
He's that boy.
Yeah.
I do have the Panthers.
I got him in Dynasty.
Nice. I do have the Panthers winning the game though.
I think so too.
I got the Bears.
Of course, Mike.
I got another big game from DeAndre Swift.
It's about time they use him. But what I want to say about Bryce. Look, Bryce Young is that guy. I don't care what anyone says. Bryce Young is that guy. He has the potential.
I just think he's not that mentally.
He has the talent.
He doesn't have the size.
Kyler Murray?
Size don't matter.
He needs to get jacked, dude.
Kyler Murray?
Yeah, Kyler Murray's kind of jacked.
Bryce Young's that guy. Bryce Young is that guy.
Bro,
let me
Bryce
tell
Young
you.
looks like
Look,
Squeaks.
let me tell you.
Okay.
If Bryce Young played for the Dolphins right now, they'd be in the playoffs.
Well, yeah, different
Yeah.
coach.
Different coach. That's how much it shows. Look, this is just like Sam
But this is a
Darnold.
brand new
This is
coach
just
for
like
the
Sam
Panthers,
Darnold. I'm
poverty
telling you.
franchise.
Yeah, you can be as good as all you want. If you're in a bad
Yeah, if
situation, you're going to be
The
bad.
Panthers are a bad situation. And
Horrible
look,
situation.
they did make things better for him, but I'll say this, and shout out B Shas again because he's a Panthers guy. This is where I found this out. But after
Whoever
finding this out,
B-Shas is has some
yeah, he knows
crazy
ball.
taste.
He knows ball though. He knows ball. I'll say that. For the preseason, Bryce Young played one series of the last game of the preseason. Derek Carr, first 2 games, at least until halftime.
Oh, yeah,
CJ
he was-
Stroud, first 2 games. Even though he won Offensive Rookie of the Year, it's still your second year. And just like Derek Carr's second year in the offense, like trying to figure things out. Like, especially Bryce, they played shitty last year, and you're just going to put them in one series. You make a couple changes with coaches, and you're just going to be like, oh, you're good. One series, we did good.
Yeah.
Come on.
Also,
You need him to develop.
Like, I know Chuba Hubbard's going off in the run game, but like
the Panthers,
Carolina has that young running back. Back, and they have Chuba Hubbard and.
But also wasting a pick on that running back, I get he might be great, but like he's coming off an ACL injury. How good do you think he's going to be in his NFL?
That's all it's
I think the Panthers, what they are doing with Drake, what Patriots are doing with Drake May is what they should have done
with Bryce Young.
Panthers should have done with Bryce Young. Because your team sucks. You know your O-line is not that good.
Andy Dalton's been good in the NFL. Can show.
Yeah, he can play. My thing is,
all he's got is Deontay Johnson.
I kind of agree with what you said. I feel like nowadays all the teams think like, oh, you're our number 1 pick, you got to go out there and play now. But if you're in a situation where
you're going to change our whole, change our whole program.
And look, like it's different for someone like CJ Stroud because he had pieces. He had a good O-line. He had people. Yeah, like he had good players. Yeah.
He had a good defense. He had a defense coordinator come in to where like he didn't really need to worry about.
Yeah, and it's a completely different situation. He's that boy. Just know that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
I'm a believer.
I'm out on the Bryce Young train.
I'm not.
Next year, comeback player of the year.
You two dudes can
go to the next game, Steve. Go to the next game. You're pissing me off.
I got the Bears though winning. So.
Oh no, Panthers.
Raiders, Broncos.
Must not watch television.
This is not going to be watched.
I got the Raiders winning though.
I think this is Bo Nix's coming out game.
Oh God!
I
think.
Pause.
Leary said he listened to the podcast and I asked him one thing of what he got out of the podcast, and all he could just say was Bo Nix. That's it.
You know why? Because it's so easy to say. It's just so easy to say Bo Nix. That's why.
I think so. 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
If you told him to say Xavier Legette, he couldn't say it.
No.
Yeah.
Give me the Raiders, but I will say I think it's funny about this season how like last season, the coach gets fired, whatever, they put in the
Antonio Pierce.
Yeah. Everyone, Antonio, our savior, this is our guy. Shit starts going bad.
Hot seat
immediately.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I'm not saying nothing's on him because he's not up to par. I mean, you got good players on defense.
Max Crosby.
Yeah, Max Crosby is that boy.
Christian
I know
Wilkins.
I've said that a lot of people,
call
but
everybody dogs 100.
Yeah.
But hey, everybody's got dogs.
That's right.
Yeah, no, if you're in the NFL, you're at least somewhat of a dog, though, right?
100%.
Only a certain amount of people are in the NFL.
Some of them could be puppies.
Yeah, some of them could be like little dogs that are
Yeah.
still on the porch.
Well, there's a lot of different
Some of them
dogs.
are like,
Yeah, there is.
dog.
Could be Chihuahuas out there.
Yeah, give me the Raiders.
The Raiders.
I'm going Broncos. I'm gonna be
Max
favorite.
Crosby. You were talking about.
I think Max
Welcome
Crosby.
to the NFL.
Welcome to the NFL moment.
I think
Max Crosby.
might be out.
Christian
No, I think he was
Wilkins
out,
then
yeah,
is going to
yeah.
make it his fucking welcome to the NFL. That they got a D line.
Well, I don't know. I have a hunch about the
Like,
Broncos D.
I think Antonio Pierce is on the hot seat with the franchise. He's getting traded. He's gone. They're doing the same thing they did with Derek Carr. They're just going to sit him out, say he's got an injury, but he really doesn't. But Antonio Pierce being on the hot seat, bullshit to me.
Next, we got Cardinals, 49ers. It's at the 49ers crib.
Yeah.
Mike, I don't know if you agree with me. Casey, I don't know if you agree with me. Why does this feel like a weird win for the Cardinals?
I legit thought that too. but I did think that for a second. But the way that 49ers defense looked last game, I think they found a little something.
Fred Warner.
Yeah. And the 49ers show they really don't need Chris McCaffrey to win these regular season games.
Their running back's good, dude. Jordan
Yeah.
going off.
So, and I think this is kind of Debo's like, I'm back.
Yeah.
Debo 2 touchdowns.
Shit. Who's going to fucking guard him on the Cardinals? Cardinals ain't got nobody.
Nope.
The only way the Cardinals win this is if Trey McBride, like everybody knows Marvin Harrison's probably going to get a touchdown.
Marvin Harrison is that boy.
Yeah, but if Trey McBride, if he's playing and he has a game, that's why the Cardinals win.
Yeah. Could be Marvin Harrison 3 touchdown game.
That would be crazy.
I would love that.
I just don't know what that 49ers defense, man.
All right. Now, you got Packers, Rams. Mike, this is going to be a big game for you, dude.
Packers bounce back. Matt Stafford might need to retire.
Yeah, I'm thinking that this is going to be a Packers, shake back game.
Oh, yeah.
Really? I was going to say give me the Rams.
Really?
Yeah.
Rams
Why is that?
It's in Green Bay or
no,
do
it's
y'all know
in
that?
SoFi.
Oh yeah, no, give me the Rams.
That's
Do
crazy.
you think they have some kind of home?
Yeah. The Rams are like some of the worst fan bases ever.
I was about to get to that. The Rams have a shit fan base. They do. No one goes to their
If it was
games.
at their old stadium, it would be a good fan base.
Yeah. And it's just a bunch of influencers nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Blueface.
Which leads me to something I want to say later on.
Tuesday, dude. Don't have to be a fucking
But no, I like the Rams. I like Kyron Williams a lot.
I hate Kyler Williams.
Steve hates them.
I think
Black
Sean
and
McVay
tan.
knows what to do with running backs, man. He's a running back guru, and
I think
he just knows how to win games.
But this is another game where
I'm
he's going to
telling you,
have to whip out
Kyron
the kitchen
Williams
sink
is
to
gonna
beat
be
him.
against the
Todd Gurley's
49ers,
career.
though.
That's what I'm saying, though. For him
Kyron
to,
Williams is going to have Todd Gurley's career.
I
Good. They
don't
got
disagree
Blake
with that.
Corum just ready to go.
Blake Corum is the most overrated
Corum.
running back ever drafted in
Think so?
NFL history.
I really don't like him that much because I didn't.
I don't even think he was the best running back for Michigan. The other dude that's
Donovan
playing right now
Edwards.
is, yeah.
I mean,
No, Donovan is that guy.
No, he's a dog.
Are we gonna talk college? Do y'all talk college?
we're gonna
too?
Yeah,
do a
yeah.
little bit of
We
college
do
after.
NFL
We
then.
Usually talk more about college the weekend after.
But yeah, dude, I hate saying that about Matt Stafford, but I would look into retirement. You got
That's
no
crazy.
line in front of you. Your wide receivers are hurt. Cooper Kupp's getting old. You don't want to keep winning games because eventually the Rams can't rely on Stetson Bennett to be their future.
I feel like Matt Stafford's gonna be one of those dudes like Favre where it's gonna be hard for him to retire.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
without a doubt.
No,
100%.
like a Phillip Rivers.
Mhm.
Well, what sucks is he knows how good his team is. Like the potential on that team.
And
Like
his
if you
arm
look
is
on
still
that,
good,
yeah.
you know,
If you look at that team on a roster, you're like, they have a shot at making a
you can
Super
still
Bowl.
throw the ball
But they're just not
50,
playing like
60
it.
yards like that.
Yeah,
You don't
Yeah.
want to sit down.
yeah.
No, I get that.
Coming into a season with 3 linemen out, that's tough. Including when you're running, your quarterback's like what 36.
So Casey talk, are you fading us on the Rams?
Yeah, I'm with the Rams still. Give me the
Alright.
Rams.
We're taking the Pack.
Yeah, Packers smoke them.
All right, me too. I'm with that. All right, Seahawks, Giants.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a nice
I
game.
think this is gonna be Seahawks coming off a pissed off close game.
that's what I got.
Yeah, Seahawks are gonna walk him like a dog because Daniel Jones is not that guy at all. Love Malik Neighbors. Shout out Malik. I think it'll be an interesting matchup to see him matched up against Witherspoon.
Mhm.
That'll be
Yeah.
interesting. You know, Seattle's always kind of. I mean, they kind of fell apart these last couple years on D, but they're starting to build that like mentality back. You know, and I
that
think
leads
it
you to
starts
boom
with,
mentality.
and I think it starts with Witherspoon too. You know,
And
He's
who's
a
the other
dog.
one? Woolen or
Yeah.
Worland?
Yeah,
he's good
fucking
too.
Right. He's good too.
Good pull, Mike.
So I think it'll be interesting, but Malik's awesome.
I love Malik Neighbors. It's
If-
so fun. I don't think he might not play though.
Yeah.
I want to see the Giants use somebody else for
Yeah.
for
I wanna see
Malik's like
Jalen
health.
Hyatt.
For
Yeah.
Malik's health, I want to see him use somebody
For
else.
my
What
dynasty league purposes, I need Jalen Hyatt off my taxi squad.
Hey, I got Luke Musgrave, by the way, touchdown and Rams back to that. So,
Okay.
Luke Musgrave
Uh,
tracker.
My question is, I was about to think about it, man.
My
Which
bad.
game were we?
We're on the Rams. Oh no, Giants.
Giants Seahawks.
Okay, y'all have seen that clip with like it's the GM asking his kids who he should pick.
Oh yeah, and his son.
Yes,
his son.
Yes, his son. First of all, his son's probably played a lot of Madden, so he knows what's up. I think they probably should have like traded up or done something for JD. Obviously, Malik is the great pick, but
you need a quarterback.
You need someone to throw him the ball.
Jaden Daniels would have fit in perfectly to that because he can scramble.
Every clip that I saw from the
but
Giants,
he would have tore his ACL in MetLife.
Every clip that I saw from the Giants and Hard Knocks, and the owner spoke or the GM spoke, they did the exact opposite. Of anything that was talked about in the room and fucked their franchise up royally.
Is the GM the one that signed, is that a new GM or he's the one that signed that Daniel Jones contract over Saquon? Do we know that at all?
That was probably a group decision.
I don't see how you let Saquon walk and then.
I just don't see what you see in Daniel Jones to offer him.
And look, I don't even think this might be a hot take, but I don't even think the coach is that bad. I don't think he's that bad.
No.
We got on that from episode 1. We were a Brian Daboll podcast.
Yeah, no, he was head coach. He was coach of the year, like what, 2-3 years ago?
I was about to say that too. He was coach of the year. He's a good coach.
Because of Saquon.
They don't have anything else around.
Yeah, no.
GM, gotta go.
They were banking, though. They were banking on that defense showing up, and they just haven't. Brian Burns,
you need more.
Dexter Lawrence.
You need more.
Kayvon Thibodeau. They don't have anybody.
You got something?
All right. This is
All right. Next, we're moving on to Boot's team.
Boot, I got you in this one.
It's gonna be good versus bad defense.
I got the
Steelers pulling it off.
Yeah, I got the Steelers.
I'll take Najee Harris over rushing yards.
Yeah, I was about to say I got Steelers running all over these dogs.
Yeah,
that's a mean flex you just hit.
And it's crazy. They play the Cowboys played the Giants last week, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so
and Parsons is out, and DeMarcus
I think they're all hyped up, thinking that they stopped the run for once. I mean, but when you're going against Devin Singletary. I don't even know if he's rushed for 100 yards in his career, one game. No offense to any NFL player because I'm rushing for negative 1,000 yards.
I think I can get 2 yards.
I do hate that this is going to be the fucking late night game.
Oh, it's the late night game?
Yeah, this is Sunday Night Football.
Snooze fest.
Yeah.
Like, this might be the game that, like, I might tell Paris Grace, yes, we can watch something. You know what I mean?
Yes, we can watch Love Island.
I ain't watching all that now. Come on, we don't watch none of that stuff. We watch
you're going to do your TikTok and you're going to watch Love Island.
Have you and Paris ever done a TikTok?
No, dude.
Liar.
I swear to God, we don't do that.
What you think, Alex? You think they've ever done a TikTok together? Like, just secretly in the drafts?
We don't do that kind of stuff. We're not corny like that.
Do you have a little Mike? I'm sorry if I'm getting all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a little Like,
what's a little
Like a girlfriend.
A girl? Yeah. Yeah.
I see the way that he's like this. Am I bringing up something?
A little, yeah. A little.
Shout out D-Son. He used to say that. A little, yeah.
A little, yeah? Yeah.
And D-Son always like getting him a little bit. Too.
Yeah. No, I don't have a little, yeah. So I was just wondering because, you said the little TikTok thing.
When you going to get you a little,
yeah.
That's a big yeah.
Look, I would love to have a little, no cap. But I feel like I also, am very busy with the pod, which you see. I think it's a little bit easier for y'all because y'all get y'all have more people.
Also, we're not trying to you're career, this is kind of we both
too many ass
and have to come do this shit
after. But y'all shit is fire. And that's the thing.
It might be like a little starter break.
Yeah. My thing is every podcast has brings something different to the table, and what y'all bring to the fucking table is amazing. I fucking love it.
Appreciate that.
I don't know how long I've been sitting here for, probably an hour or so. I hope I'm not taking up too much time.
Dude, majority of the time,
this is fucking awesome.
Every episode, I would say, when we've done this, it doesn't feel like it's that long.
No, dude. It's always easy as
it kind of flies by.
Yeah. Me and him have been best friends since we were, as tall as this table.
And that's the one thing I was worried about, the flow of when we started. Yeah. And, the flow is matched up,
flow. But, yeah, I would like a little, but I don't know if I anyone in Thibodeau. I feel like I just know everyone in Thibodeau, if that makes sense. If y'all want to put me on someone, you got a nice friend. If Paris got a nice friend.
So
if Paris got a nice friend.
Psychology, dude.
Oh, yeah.
After that, I feel like you're going to, go somewhere for that. So
Yeah.
I feel like you'd be in a different city.
I think maybe no, I want to move. If I had to move to a different state, I'd probably move to Texas, set up in Houston.
What?
You know, Rod Wave, Letters from Houston.
That's
I wrote
right.
this song for you, so you should pay it. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
that's a good song. But yeah, the little needs to be understanding of the pod too. You feel me? Like I'm trying to grind. I'm trying to be on school. But yeah, I'm there.
She definitely.
Yeah, she needs to understand. Who knows? I might meet my little in NOLA this weekend.
Dude, if I'm there when you meet your little I will be so honored.
I mean, you're gonna be in NOLA. I mean, we can.
I mean, it's gonna be.
We can just be like, look, we need someone. And this is also another thing. I don't like to sound like cocky or anything. I call this confidence. I know that Enjoy Life is taking off, and I know what it's gonna become just because like I believe in that. So like I want someone who like kind of, I'm not gonna say I have to meet someone after, but like I'd like someone to know me at least that I end up dating. That way like they knew me like before, and like you just don't know me for after. If that makes sense.
I feel that
on some held me down type shit, type beat.
Yeah, because when
you agree, Bood?
There we go, Bood.
I think you should.
Real love.
I think you should.
Bood always knows love, bro.
Bood
don't know shit.
That's a false statement.
Do y'all ever like talk about love on here? Bood's love interests? I mean, it's ball, but I mean,
first time really
there's love in ball.
There's a lot of love in ball. I love ball.
Welcome back to Love and Football, my final true sports.
Look, when Alex has his wife, bro, I'm gonna be excited for him, bro.
Well, you're gonna
be excited.
Probably.
Sometimes he says he's gonna be single though.
You might be walking with a pimp cane and have grandkids by then, bro. Yeah. Motherfucker's gonna be living in Cocodrie.
Yeah, facts. He's always said he's gonna live in Cocodrie.
Boo, didn't you say if I find a girl with at least 2 teeth in Cocodrie, I'm marrying her?
No, I never said that. No, Michael. Yeah. Michael, it was 3.
Mm-hmm. Lil Caillou.
All right, let's get back to ball.
Yeah,
I think that was the love segment. But yeah. I like the love segment. Okay, so I'm glad you brought that. Saints Chiefs is going to be.
That's a snooze fest.
Monday night game.
That's going to be a snooze fest.
I'm going to watch it, Mike.
I know. But you know, dude, defenses are going to show out. Like I think there's so many injuries on both sides. It's ridiculous.
Bring it back.
We need our
Taysom Hill might be out. That's going to be big.
I'm going to let y'all take y'all Saints take and all that, and I'll go after. But I agree with what y'all are saying so far.
I just need a big game out of Derek Carr.
He blows.
What about you, Mike?
Me? I got Saints keep it close, but Chiefs pull it out because they always find a way to win. No matter if it's helps with the refs or Patrick Mahomes doing some crazy shit. And if Demario Davis is not playing, that's scary.
It scares me that they're in Arrowhead too.
Yeah, no, that's a hard place to play.
It's terrible.
One of the
Saints should be 4-0.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
I was at the Eagles game. I'm kind of debating going back to the Saints game because when I go, they lose, and I truly believe in bad juju sometimes, and I will not go. My last opportunity I'm gonna give it is Thursday night game against the Broncos. If we can't beat them, then I'm gonna be pissed, and I'm not going back for sure. But we should be 4-0.
By that time, we should have Devontae Adams.
Yeah, we should. If we don't get him,
I think that's the worst fucking trade they can make in history.
I really don't see us needing a receiver.
I don't see us needing them, and our team's getting older.
Open up the offense so much.
Our team's getting older.
But there's more things that we need to look at the future.
You want to waste a first-round draft pick on them?
Give them.
We should be 4-0.
In a second.
No.
I fuck with a Debo. No, so
give him Lattimore. Lattimore's older. He gets injury prone as hell. Sorry, I keep cutting you out.
No, you're good. I would send Lattimore before Debo. Debo's that boy.
Debo's
not saying that Lattimore isn't a dog. He's been here for so long.
But Debo's never, rarely hurt.
I don't know how y'all wouldn't want Devontae Adams paired up with this college quarterback and someone he played with prior.
How good did it do when they were on the Raiders together?
I mean, they're on a different team with Clint Kubiak, a passing game coordinator.
Yeah, but I think the Falcons game showed Derek Carr cannot pick apart a defense to save his life whatsoever. And that's the reason why we went out to get a veteran quarterback, and it's kind of biting us in the ass because he threw a pick six. He's just bad. He fucking that pass he threw in the Eagles game. I get it. You got to go down the field quick, but throwing in the middle of the fucking field right when you're about to get hit, throw it out of bounds. Take the penalty. You still get the ball back.
You don't throw it in the middle of the field.
Yeah, no.
Man,
With the safety high.
We need a shitty win here so much. I can't even stand it.
No, we need it, and we'll get it. I don't see us going 0-3.
I think it. I think
It breaks my heart to see that. Where you got to dab me up on that one.
I'm just not agreeing with it though. I'm not going to give you bad juju.
Dude,
I'm just saying.
Gotta
you're
dab
a
me
Saints fan now. You know
Look,
I know I'm
win.
a Saints fan, but I'm not investing in Derek Carr.
Look before the season. My
Neither
hopes.
am I, but I can still have to invest in him every week.
My hopes were not high at all. Like I was ready to get a Spencer Rattler jersey before the season started. I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
What do you call him? The rattle trap? Rattle trap. Yeah.
But I think my dream situation for the Saints would be that we get rid of Carr and we draft Jalen Milroe in the draft. Jalen Milroe is the best quarterback coming out the draft. He is that guy. And I'm not just saying that before the Bama game. I've been said he's that boy.
I agree.
Lank, let a naysayer know.
I agree with that. But the big question mark behind that is if we still have Clint Kubiak.
Let a naysayer know.
Because we draft Jalen Milroe with Dennis Allen and Clint Kubiak is gone.
Honestly, there's a weird part of me that wants us to start losing games so Dennis Allen gets fired.
Yeah, I kind of wanted a good draft pick, and it's crazy because before the season, a lot of people had us at like that 5, first 7 type of pick, which at the range we're going right now, we could get there if we start off 0-3 after going 2-0.
But you know the Saints, they always find a way to win some
we'll
games
probably win
in the middle of
game.
the pack of the draft. So it's kind of I just don't see the Saints winning this game, man.
Yeah, give me the Saints because I feel like they'll find a way.
Give me the Chiefs.
Of course, Mike. My does it for the NFL slate. Casey, I'm glad we got your picks for that. The college slate this weekend is going to be shitty. It's all the matched up first SEC games, all the division games, but it is no ranked up matchups. There's kind of like a bunch of nothing burgers for us. However,
I do love college football.
I got a lot of upsets this week.
However, starting today, when you're listening to this, there will now be football on your television for the next however many days until November 27th. And if that doesn't excite you as a football guy or gal,
if that doesn't get you hard, I don't know what does.
Girls can get hard.
Oh, okay.
And we have 18% listening rate of females. I saw that today. Shout out to our listeners.
Oh yeah, I have a nice little female audience too, and I got a female coming on. Y'all should get a female on the pod. Someone who knows ball.
Who's your female coming on?
I can't announce that. I didn't even say it on the pod. I no, just because I'm saving
all 30
it.
of our listeners are gonna fucking tell everybody.
Bro, y'all are gonna get a good bit of listeners. It's the first look.
Does she know ball?
Tell y'all. That's a good question. Maybe I'd have to listen to some of her takes first. I'll tell you this, Steve. I bet you'll get a lot of views when you post this, and I'm gonna tell you why. My first episode, literally the night before I uploaded it, my roommates were like, "How many views you think you're gonna get?" Like whatever. I was like, "Bro, I don't even think I'm gonna get 100 to be honest." Mm-hmm. And that bitch, I just went and looked the other day. It's at 1,000.
Damn,
it's my highest video.
Congrats, brother.
Our first episode is our highest.
And I'm not saying like, I'm not predicting what number y'all are gonna get, but people are gonna be interested when they first see something about a video.
Enjoy life bump with you too.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna promote the fuck out of this.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And I'm so glad I get to curse. What up, Paz? I've been talking buku shit about out. Hey, do you have a little yeah?
Nah, Paz ain't got no little yeah, dude.
I know someone. I know.
Paz's little yeah is the gym.
This is gonna be dangerous to say, but before you go into college football, I know something. I know someone that both of them would be interested in. But
Paz and Boo?
Yeah.
We'll wrap it up after the pod.
Look how excited they are.
I know a chick that they're interested in. He probably knows who it is. I'm sure. This is someone they're both interested in.
Uh-oh. No way. Going ahead.
Both of them.
Damn.
Always ads all the time.
All the time.
No, I definitely heard that.
That's so fucking funny.
You got Paz biting his nails now.
Yeah. But some college football takes right quick before you get into the game. Since you said they're kind of shitty though, like you said.
I got some games.
I mean, Missouri, Texas A&M is the only ranked
that bores me
matchup that we have this week. That's it. All.
I'll say this about college football. I think it's interesting now that they got the 12 team. I love that. I thought Alabama was going to win the Natty. Honestly, I think they still have a good chance. But I do say if they run into Georgia again, Georgia's going to be a little upset, and they're going to be back for seconds. So it'll be an interesting game. As far as Heisman is concerned, Travis Hunter should win the Heisman.
Yeah. Him and that Boise State. If it's got to be between them two.
Rips off the Travity bomb now.
Yeah, no.
I love Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter's that guy. Look, this is one thing I hate about the NFL too. The MVP or the Heisman, the best overall player award always ends up being a quarterback award.
Yeah, no, it's turned into
and they have a quarterback award, so leave it to that. Just like all the other positions, it should go to the best player. Travis Hunter has like 40, 50 catches, 500 yards, a couple of interceptions already. He plays the most amount of snaps.
I think he has like 4 interceptions.
Yeah, he should be the Heisman.
The problem is,
win the Heisman.
The reason why he's not the favorite is because everybody's judging him on the team he's playing. But that's not the Heisman thing. That's not what Heisman's about.
Dion put out, or I don't know who put it out, but it was Dion at practice.
Oh, yeah, they got another one.
And he was like, I got another one. Y'all thought we only had Travis Hunter, but they wear gray jerseys at practice, and that means you play both sides of the ball. And supposedly have another dog.
Well,
I could believe it.
No, Dion, he could be just saying that shit.
Yeah.
I like Dion.
He's got an eye for talent, I'll tell you that.
He does.
He
can promote anybody.
Mike, what do you think about Clemson FSU this weekend?
Let me get to my notes on that shit. DJU.
I love Mike's notes, by the way.
DJU finally fucking
Mike is
out.
a notes god, textbook fucking fella.
I believe in a God because DJU got benched. Thank the Lord.
No, you do not believe. I mean, you do believe in God. Jesus Christ. Yes. But I will say, you believe in this spout shout. I mean, the penny throw that you did.
I did a dollar throw.
That's right. And look what happened.
Yeah. I got that backup coming in. He played in the ACC championship game. Did all right. He played against Georgia. Yeah, Georgia beat us by fucking 80. But, my thing was I didn't like how he was not scared to throw the ball deep against Georgia when he knew all of his talent wasn't there. So, Brock Glenn's going to come in with the fucking attitude, win the game. Not win the game, but keep it close. But my upset of the week will be who was it? Arkansas. Arkansas beating Tennessee.
I like it. Arkansas has been frisky. Tennessee's only favored by 13 points.
Look, I'm a Tennessee believer, and I'm going to tell you why.
The Vols are like the Falcons.
Can you say the quarterback's last name?
Oh, you're a Tennessee believer, huh?
Yeah, big believer, huh?
Look, and I say this is why I'm a Tennessee believer, because one thing that's important in football, and this is why they're going to be in that top 12 team, they're going to be in that bracket. I guarantee you they will. You need a top 10 offense and a top 10 defense to be successful. Tennessee has that.
Could you name who they played?
Let's see. They've played
Oklahoma.
They've played
nobody else. They have nobody.
It doesn't matter. You get NC State.
Yeah.
State.
When they play Georgia?
Okay, we'll see. I'm not saying they're going to beat
Georgia. No, they have to beat Georgia.
But they're going to.
It's
going to be a close game. I can't wait to see the spread.
You
if
can't.
Anything like 7.5, taking plus.
My thing is, if you want to be in the playoffs, you got to beat the champ.
Okay.
Minus 13.5 Tennessee.
I got Arkansas, man.
Me too.
Oh, that's for that game. I'm talking about when they play Georgia.
He's talking about future.
Oh, shit.
They're going to be good, bro.
I don't know, dude. Tennessee, though, always finds a way to...
They're going to have one of these games.
Fuck it up for themselves.
They're not an Ole Miss type of team. Ole Miss is fraudulent.
Tennessee, Tennessee. I'm saying Tennessee has been fraudulent the past couple years. My thing is if their head doesn't get too big, they don't get arrogant, they can.
If they don't turn into Ole Miss.
Yeah,
I agree. As far as the other games go, you have Auburn and Georgia. That seems like Georgia is going to come off and
What's the spread on that?
Bad.
I'm sorry,
That's 24.
Yeah, minus 24.
Georgia's gonna show why they're the dog.
Yeah. Who's that running down the track?
Speaking of Georgia, you saw what the Alabama wide receiver posted or changed his profile pic
It's
to?
Mike Vick.
Mike
I
Vick
thought that was
holding a dog.
fake.
It was
No,
Mike
it's
Vick
real?
it was Mike Vick holding a dog.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Pretty wild.
Shout out to him, bro. 17. He is
Ron
that
Rhodes
boy.
is the man.
That boy should be asking he should be asking the teacher to go to the restroom, and instead he's tearing up SEC defenses. Like, imagine that. You're supposed to be in class. Can I go to the bathroom?
Steven, do one of
please?
his TikTok videos.
That wouldn't be a bad idea. Mike.
He does some pretty bad ones.
All right, well, I could still pawn it off. I'm like, oh my god, Ryan Williams did it. Like,
A surprisingly good game to watch though. Syracuse and UNLV.
I want to see UNLV's backup quarterback keep balling.
Yeah, no.
I will say one thing.
I said over hits in that game.
I'm sorry to cut off, but I will say I think it'll be hard to watch college football now after seeing that Georgia-Alabama game because that might have been the game of the year. I don't know.
They're
Oh
gonna
yeah,
have some
no.
other ones.
They're gonna have some other good games, but I don't know if you could top
Well,
that.
I want to tell you
Down
Really?
28 to what? 28
Yeah.
to
this
3,
is kind
something
of
like that.
wild, and this has me more intrigued. Now, I'll talk to you about the only ranked matchup that we have this weekend is Missouri versus Texas A&M at
Yeah.
11 a.m.
Give me Mizzou.
However, Texas A&M is favored by 2 points. Weird enough.
Yeah, no. Mizzou's been having a bad year, even
But, I
though
mean,
they're undefeated.
4-0, and they beat Vanderbilt, which is not a tough
Bless
opponent.
Mike.
Jesus, thank you.
I mean, they've been playing good ball.
They-
Boston College beat FSU.
Oh fuck! You gotta bring that up, huh?
I mean, FSU's not a terrible football team, but they're not very good.
Fucking, I go to Lil Caillou Bar and assemble a football team to beat FSU right now. But
Oh, I'm sure. Wait, so we went on our Spotify audience thing,
And
we had listeners from Russia and
Oh yeah, I
Who?
got some weird
and if
places
y'all
too.
are watching or listening from Russia or the Bahamas right now, and you know where Caillou, like just look up where Little Caillou is on maps and see if
great bar to go to.
just make a little trip out here and get right down there to Caillou Bar.
Yeah, free pool.
That's right, free pool. That's gonna bring them.
Yep.
Here come pouring in all the Russians. Free pool. Immediately. Yeah, other than that, all the college football matchups are kind of shitty. I think South Carolina is going to get dog walked by Ole Miss. Vanderbilt's playing Alabama. That's going to be an ass beat.
Yeah, that's gonna be embarrassing.
Washington's favored by 2 against Michigan,
Let it
and
go.
Washington's unranked, which is
No.
kind of weird. But, I mean,
I got Washington beating Michigan. Game of the week.
really?
Yeah.
That might be my game of the week, too. Because that's a 6:30 game.
Game of the week upset.
All the eyes are going to be on that game.
Yeah, no.
Like-
And there's something about Washington. I just don't feel like they're dead. And I think Michigan's, like we said multiple times, is a fluke.
I mean, I agree fully.
Yeah.
Now, are you still not bought into the Arch Manning train?
Fuck no. Not even close.
I mean, you had 2 days to ponder on it.
Yeah, I don't care. You could have gave me all year. I'm not. I'm yours all the way.
You didn't even like the shimmy shake at all.
You also said yours was dressed up like Mac Miller, who's
It
your favorite
was.
fucking guy.
And I loved it.
Yeah.
I have a plus 850 Hosmer bet on yours. But
Yeah.
That doesn't mean I can't
I
like
don't
Arch
think
Manning.
at any point in this season Manning should take yours job.
Mike, I told you last podcast I was with you on that.
Yeah, no. I think Manning's going to be the starter, but I don't think it's going to be any point in this season.
Well, I mean, I'm not just bought it. I want to buy into the Arch Manning hype early so I'm not looking like a fucking
You
turd.
can buy it at the end of the season.
Paz is giving me some. Oh,
Yeah.
Paz is hitting it.
Mr.
good
Fart
right
McGee
now,
over
man.
here,
Hell yeah.
waiting on him to rip ass since he walked in.
Oh, man. Paz, it can't be your second debut and you rip ass. Not today. Not today, bro.
He's holding it back.
Hell yeah.
He's acting like he's on his first date. As soon as he walks out of here.
Come sneak.
Casey, do a flip.
Speaking of flips, I'm sorry to cut you off.
What's your flip?
one like dream thing I'd have is to have like all the boys.
Doing flips.
No,
Oh.
yeah, kind of, but it's Sector 6. Just have it like closed off, just the boys, Do your own thing.
Straight
Drinks,
trampoline
but
park.
like drinks and stuff now, that we're older.
So you want to go to Jag? You want to go to Jag, get drunk, and just do whatever.
Yeah, you
Do some
wanna go
flips,
to
play
the
some
school,
dodge,
just, like, break your neck.
play some dodgeball,
That'd be
like,
fun, dude.
bro.
Drunk dodgeball just sounds dangerous.
I'm looking at him first.
Ooh, dude, you would hit him with the dodgeball?
Probably in the face.
Ooh.
And they would.
I did you in the nuts.
Hey, but guess what? They would have no timeouts or anything. We're not on
Hey.
that. We're not on that.
We've
Weak
said it
shit.
on the podcast before. Boog is pretty deadly at hitting people in the nuts with.
Nah,
football.
he's
Yeah,
that
he
guy.
took out a
He's just a
5-year-old.
scrappy
No,
dude.
you ever heard the story how he took out a 5-year-old at a party?
No. but
Yeah,
I
we're
believe
playing
it.
backyard
5-year-old
football on
in
this
the nuts with the
5-yard.
football, dude.
5-year-old standing on the sidelines ready to play. Dude goes to throw it out of bounds so he doesn't get sacked. Fucking piss missile right at this kid's nutsack.
Absolute piss.
Like not like it. All you heard was. I was like, oh my god.
That's not the sound you want to hear.
We all turned around, started laughing. This kid was dead.
I mean, I can imagine.
But I have to say, that was one of the tightest spirals I've ever seen in my life.
Threw it on a rope.
That was a bullet.
Yeah, that's really it for the college football slate.
Yeah, no, it's pretty fucking
Y'all
boring.
wanna do y'all penny throws?
Sure, yeah.
Casey, since you're the guest, we're gonna let you do your first.
Oh, really?
penny throw.
So this is like where I kind of.
You just give a wish. It could be anything for the weekend.
Let's
it could
see.
be
My
any
wish for the
team
weekend.
to win. It could be for someone like Boo. To
Can
find
it
the
kind of
love
like
his life.
include like a package deal type of thing? Like kind of.
That
like,
has to be a dollar
That
throw.
has to be a dollar throw. It's
Yeah.
kind of a big deal.
Oh, it
Dollar
is?
throws are big.
And like you can only have
But-
one or two. I mean, yeah, you can kind of give your dollar throw now.
We're 1 for 1 on dollar throws. So
Michael
my dollar
burned his
throw
out
hit.
for the season.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to do that.
It's crazy. I wasted a dollar throw on that and it worked.
So
Yeah,
I'm
dude,
out
at
of.
least it
So I'm
worked.
out of
Honestly,
money.
Michael, you should get 50 cents back.
Am I out of money? Like,
Nah,
No,
you still got pennies.
$2 for the season.
okay, fuck it. I'm wasting my dollar. All right. So this is like, since we're going to NOLA,
All right.
first want a great weekend with the boys overall. Just energy up.
Mhm.
Maybe Leroy to get some ass.
Leroy needs to get his toes curled bad.
Maybe like I said earlier in the episode, maybe we'll find my little while we're
Maybe
in
we'll
NOLA.
find
yeah.
it, yeah.
And
I'm
then-
so pumped, dude.
And then last of all, that the bets hit. I mean, that's all you can really ask for.
I'm not betting this weekend. I'll be alongside you, rooting on your bets, rooting on Tabor's bets. Tabor, I kind of fell out of it. If you're watching,
Shrimp, shout out Shrimp.
I'm not one of the dudes who can keep going. If I lose, I only put a certain amount in. I'm not going back in.
I think that's respectful. I'm
I'm a
degenerate.
future better, and I do well with that.
Sounds like you're being a little girl about it. Huh?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
for
well,
real.
coming from Michael, who
For
doesn't
real.
sports. Hey,
I don't
Michael
sports
doesn't
bet.
sports bet at all.
Oh.
Unless you bring him to the casino and he has to be like a pawpaw about
Mhm.
it, carry around
Oh
his ticket
my
in his
God.
pocket. Yeah.
It's so nostalgic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Michael is a pawpaw.
Yeah.
You
pretty
kind of
nice
have like
life.
that pawpaw voice. Like,
Thank
if
you.
That makes sense. Like just sounding from the headphones.
Like he got a voice like he would fuck the shit out your kids.
It's like a white. It's not as heavy, but it's like a white version of maybe like a Barry White in a way, It's like he would be the voice
Do
you
not
would
hype
need.
this man's head up like that. You're gonna fuck around and come on the pod one time and tell him he's Barry White. Barry
that-
White got the most bitches ever, dude.
He's that guy.
Yeah.
That's why I said a little bird. He's like a great value white.
And
Barry
white.
Great
White.
value is
Yeah.
good.
I said a great value
Hey,
white.
Mike likes great value.
Yeah, hey. I got some good shit.
He has that voice
That ain't
like
good
you just
value,
have a
that's
book.
great.
Like and if you're listening to a book on audio, you're listening to it on his voice. Like just that old
Dude, Mike
guy,
does have a fire ass.
narrator type
Yeah.
of voice type shit.
That's why we kept Mike on, dude. Mike
Yeah,
carried
no.
me on the first podcast. I sounded like welcome.
You were
to-
nervous?
Yeah, he was
Sports.
bad.
Bro,
yeah, I was
My
pretty
first
shaken on the
episode was
first
shits
Yeah.
too. Don't worry. We
Oh.
recorded it and then we had to re-record it, and it's nerve wracking at first, bro.
Boo, did we do a trial? We
I
did
think
a
his
trial
problem was that he had
Yeah.
notes and he was following them. Now he's kind of
You
used
can't
to the
follow
notes.
notes.
Well, now
I used
just go
to.
take his
Yeah,
notes.
yeah.
My sister came down from Denver and was like, I can tell you're reading off of something. And that just fucked with my head.
Yeah.
And I was like, now I'm taking like 4 or 5 notes.
My favorite conversation you ever had with your sister is like, what do you do when Michael comes over? Like, what y'all talk about? And you're like, just football. Like, have a great time, drink beer, and talk football. She goes, that sounds like a living hell.
Look, now we turned it into a show.
Yeah, now it's a podcast.
Olivia is so out of football, y'all.
Hey,
this is my
big wedding coming up.
Yeah, she's getting
big
married.
wedding.
Shout out Olivia. But
Congrats.
Olivia
next Friday
is so out of football, and this is funny as shit, that she can't talk football with me, so she made up a fake character named Michael Starr, who plays for every fucking team. He plays every position. So anything I talk about, just like, oh yeah, Michael Starr did that too. Michael Starr already broke that record.
That's funny.
And it pisses me off royally. And she's like, oh yeah, he's a great dude in the community. Like, he's an absolute philanthropist. Like, she makes up so much shit. And she wanted me to shout out Michael
Big
Starr.
guy in the locker
I
room.
haven't shout out Michael Starr yet, so shout out Michael Starr.
You should ask her what the hell made her pick those 2 names.
I think it was kind of a, like, Michael Scott from The Office, and then it was just easy to put, like, Star behind it as like an all-star.
Type shit.
Well,
I guess that's where she came up with.
So you heard about that story with Terry Bradshaw? Like when he was in the NFL? So he did something.
Are building pyramids. Give me that.
Well, no, he went to the doctor. He had to go to the hospital because he needed surgery, and he had to go under an alias, like a fake name. Guess what name he came up with?
What?
Thomas Brady.
That's crazy.
That is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
insane. Mike, that might be a dupe story though. You fell for. That sounds like the
No,
perfect
they
little
have
write-up
a they have a newspaper clipping, like they have it all. They talked about it on Sunday Night Football with Tom Brady.
Is it
Okay.
AI?
I'm sorry to
Could
take
be.
I don't know
this.
if it's AI.
I'm scared to. Well, not scared. I'm
Dude
sorry.
took off his jacket.
Yeah, I know. I got a little hot, and plus, I have no pillow, so I'm just I need a little rest.
Here, look, take my pillow.
Oh my god,
Look
That's
at
so
that.
cute.
What a
Look at the
great-
hospitality on
what a
Fountain True
great
Sports.
guess.
That's right.
But no, I wanted to talk about this earlier.
Dude, I'm the fucking host.
You already know where I'm going with this, Boot. I think you do. The Diddler.
Oh, dude.
Oh, we're talking about Diddy?
Dude, if Jake was here, he'd be so.
Boot
excited.
goes to Diddy parties.
He'd be so. Today I saw, and I even like turned around in my little office chair and had to tell the girl that shares a cubicle with me, and I was like, "You're never gonna believe this." Never gonna believe this. One of the lawyers came out and said that he's about to drop the list of like individual cases once they're filed that are like accompanied in this shit, and it's going to like shock the nation.
Oh yeah, dude. I
It's
bet
gonna be
he
some
is
people-
about to
Dude, it's gonna be
sing
like,
like a canary.
okay, give me your top 3, like
Justin Bieber.
who it's gonna be. I think Justin Bieber has half
Justin
of
Bieber is
I
a
think he's
victim.
bro.
He's a victim.
Like,
Odell Beckham.
Oh yeah, you know there's a video going around
Yep.
of OBJ like getting
Mhm.
his
Yep.
Yeah,
by JB.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a wild.
That is crazy.
that is a wild.
That is a crazy video.
Meek.
Trey
I don't-
Songz.
Trey Songz. Meek Mill.
Meek Mill is gonna be number 1, dude. Meek Mill is gonna be like
Yeah,
top.
you got to throw Leo in there, bro. I know we're talking actors.
I
but-
know, like
Dude.
everybody was like Leonardo DiCaprio's the best guest at the Diddy party. It's like the best one.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, you might not want to be the best guest. At the
LeBron.
Yeah, this one hurts to say, but LeBron James is probably
Yeah.
that song.
Yeah.
And I love
Ain't no
LeBron.
party like a
Ashton-
Diddy party. Smiling is
Ashton
Yeah.
Kutcher.
Yeah,
Kutch King.
dude, where's my card?
That's
Dude,
crazy
where's
too
Diddy's
because he's
party?
like a big advocate for like child trafficking and all
dude,
that shit.
But like even when his buddy that was on that '70s show, he got caught up in a bunch of mess like that.
Yeah.
And Ashton Kutcher was like hush mode on it, and like
Well, you heard all the theories too though about like
I
Michael
saw that.
Diddy killed Michael Jackson and all that shit.
Yeah, so like
Spencer Callahan.
shout out Jaguar Wright. Like I said, I've been watching her videos. Pause, you know who I'm talking about?
What?
You ever seen Jaguar? Bro, go look that shit up on TikTok. I'm telling you, this girl be like fact checking. She's like in the
She came up with like all
Industry.
these theories. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
he was like
You know,
she's hot,
she's really not. Like, she's a beautiful lady. She's just not my type.
huh? Oh, okay, so she's
She's
not
not
gonna
you,
be
yeah.
Okay.
Anyways,
You never got to your penny throw.
My penny
Wait, so
throw.
your penny throw got.
oh,
sidetracked.
I'm so sorry.
Dude, fuck
I'm
it.
so
How
sorry.
long you care?
Finish with the penny throws and we can get
No,
back.
no, no. You had a dual penny throw because one of them was in New Orleans and then you didn't finish.
Yeah, that was really just it. I thought
Okay,
the whole New Orleans
So you
trip
put the
was-
whole $1 on the New Orleans weekend?
I didn't know if
It's kind
that
of like
could
a
be
guarantee.
like a quarter.
All right. I'm throwing it in. That's 4 of them.
All right.
What you got?
Florida State with the upset against Clemson.
Boy, he wishes.
Telling
Boy, he wishes.
Telling you.
I'm telling
Rod
you.
Glenn, that boy. Ja'Kai Douglas, big game.
95 Live, native.
Yep.
Another thing I would like to give my penny.
Yeah, I was about to
hold
say,
up.
where's the?
Thank you.
I think my penny throw. I know it's going to be a large stretch, and they gave me some shit about it on this podcast. I want Devontae Adams so bad that it's starting to kind of hurt me, and I'm going to throw my penny behind my head hard as shit, and hope that it lands in the fountain beautifully, and that my wish comes true.
I hope we do get him, and then like he realizes why we shouldn't have got him.
Number 8 on the Saints and looks super cool, and Derek Carr and him are going to go off. It's going to be a tear. It's going to open up Olave and Shaheed, all kind of things. It's in there. Next, we're going to finish out with spout shouts. Shout out Casey.
Shout out Casey.
No, I appreciate
first
that.
real guest, Jake. I mean, he's like one of our best friends. Kind of like a little scrub ass dude, anyway. And like you're like first like real dude that's coming on. Shout out, enjoy life.
And you know ball.
Shout out to your
Appreciate
podcast, dude.
that.
We're so proud of you. You're like the first one around these parts have a successful podcast, and like part of the reason I started this like a little more easier was like, all right, Casey's fucking doing it and doing it, and then it was like, all right, now I got you to bounce off of.
So you do it all by yourself, right?
Yeah. So
That's
can I actually speak on that for a second?
For sure.
I just want to like clear the air. My bad. I gotta get my cough through. I appreciate how you said like I kind of helped you out. I feel like I don't want anyone to have this narrative that like no one else could start a podcast because I started a podcast.
Yeah, no.
Because like after like we talked about someone else did and someone else did, but like I want to be there to help you guys because I was once in that position where I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, so I could only imagine what it was like. So I mean, I want to be there to help y'all, and I want to put y'all in the best position to succeed. Because at the end of the day, if I don't help you, I mean, that's just me being a bad person, and like I would never do something like that.
Life's all about.
Exactly,
that's
and
life's all about.
Yeah, I would never do something like that. These guys are working their ass off. I could tell y'all are putting in the work, and this is really just the beginning. Y'all haven't scratched the surface, so I credit y'all that.
Appreciate it, man.
Dude, we know that Enjoy Life is probably just gonna be like this crazy. I know that the work ethic you have and how you've been monetizing it and all, and the social media for it, and the merch and all that.
Yeah,
already taken off.
It's like, a bit trying.
We started our shit. We broke our shit out the box and literally put it on Spotify. And we're like, fuck it. But Casey like put in the work and the planning to like have it all together.
Yeah.
Before, like, and
been
killing it from the jump with all of it.
We got some big things coming. Maybe one of y'all will win the giveaway and y'all can get a hat. I'm gonna be getting some more, but I
saw Drew Rios last weekend, and he was like,
"Yeah,
I want a hat."
Drew's dying for a hat. Shout out Drew. Drew's always at the house.
We shout out Drew was in last week's spout shout.
Because Steven didn't know.
He said that. He said that at the crib. He told us that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Steven didn't know the dude was 17.
But yeah, shout out to you, Casey.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Congrats, man.
For real.
Appreciate coming
Good
on.
Good luck to y'all, boys.
Yeah.
For real.
Next spout shout I want to give is to a poverty city sports that has been on the come up for the last year and a half, 2 years. The Detroit sports scene is taking off.
Fucking
the
incredible.
Tigers won
they are
last night.
They have a Cy Young winner.
They have a Cy Young winner. They also have the Detroit Lions winning an awesome game Monday night. And their first playoff game last year was accompanied with the Michigan win.
Yeah.
National championship. They're just exploding on the scene. Detroit sports, and like I hope that does well for Detroit as a city because like
it needs to rub off the Pistons.
That's right. Yeah, it needs to rub off on the Pistons, bro.
It's like they're taking all this success, like they're putting 100% success on the Tigers and Lions and zero effort on the and Michigan's man. That's for a later podcast.
We'll have you back on for sure this season, Case. So.
No, for sure, and you guys need to come bullshit
for sure.
I already told him, bro. Like I've been trying to get him on. I know you said you kind of wanted to wait until you get things in in rotation, which I definitely understand.
And honestly, the rotation was just us having the video for this.
Yeah, so like in the next week or two, y'all need to come over.
We're playing it out for sure.
And we're already doing a Johnny's podcast too. While this is live, I'm sorry to cut off your thing.
No, dude.
I said I was the best Johnny's worker.
That's bullshit.
Look, if thinking back on it, I was really just talking my shit. Parker is definitely number one. Shout out Parker. But I'm definitely number two. Alex.
That's bullshit. You showed up late every single day.
Dude, move on. Dude,
Michael, what you think, bro?
I bet you probably did show up late, but I bet you'd work the harder out of all of them.
Exactly. Maybe like 5 minutes too. Like
You're
5
like-
minutes.
He's like Shador Sanders and you're Cam Ward. You ever seen that video of them talking shit to each other?
Yeah. Well, guess what? He had his mistakes too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like he acts like he was perfectly. He could be 3. He's 3. He's 3. He's 3.
Yeah.
He's 3.
No, y'all
Wait till
TikTok
y'all come
videos
on the
just crack me
podcast.
up.
We can talk it out.
I'm coming on.
Bring gloves.
Me and Mike are coming on. Enjoy. Boo, do you want to come on and enjoy life with us?
Yeah,
for sure.
Let's do that.
I have 4 mics.
Dude, if it's one of us coming on, we're all coming
Oh,
on.
I have 4 mics. So we
Boots
can
piss
make
is
that work.
hot after that comment.
Yeah, no, I respect that. You can come on my show and talk your shit.
Who would
you
have
know.
thought Johnny's would be like a fighting discussion?
No, and you know what the
Y'all
funny
need to
thing
get
is,
Johnny's Men's Shop as a sponsor for us
The-
once we get the LLC.
the
We're gonna
funny.
get LLC. So if y'all motherfuckers listening got a little
Are
small
y'all doing that
business,
recent? Like, are
yeah,
y'all doing
Yeah.
that right
next
now?
week, bro. We're trying to
Oh.
get some ads up in this bitch.
That's dope, bro. I'm in the process of doing that, but I don't want to do it just yet. I'm still kind of waiting to build myself up, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But no, good luck to y'all with that.
Yeah, I
I'm-
spent way too much money on the fucking camera now. To at least get some of it back.
yeah,
Yeah, so it's
no,
really
I
one of
feel
the
that. It's
YouTube,
very
huh?
expensive.
Yeah.
It's very expensive. So subscribe, you fucks.
There you go.
Yeah, shout out
I mean,
to
for just
another
being
spout
honest.
shot. The next spout shot I had was us getting video. So y'all all wanted video. Y'all all wanted to see it on YouTube. All that shit. Show up. Subscribe, motherfucker. Subscribe. Click the button. Tell your friend about it. Tell your little cousin about it. Tell your grandpa about it. Tell them to tell.
If they're
his
not
fucking
talking
friends
about
at
it in the
bingo and all that
schoolyards,
shit.
then what the fuck are you
Yeah,
doing?
dude.
Did you hear what Steve said on Found the Truth last night?
Dude, that guy farted on his first episode.
Who's that fuck Josh Leary?
He said he turned on a light and now he's the producer?
That dude Jake does not know
Bro,
ball.
No, he
Bro,
doesn't.
did you hear that Leroy gets no pitches? He's gonna be so mad at me.
Oh my god.
I'll tell you right now, I'll put $100 that when y'all go to New Orleans with him, he's going to tell a girl that he runs a podcast.
That's okay. I'll let him.
Yeah, no. Do you
Every
okay?
time he this is funny. Every time he grills, like every time I grill at my house or something like that, it's like a whole spread of shit with like nice little grill marks and all. He always opens it up and takes a picture to send to his ladies, and I fully let him.
Bro,
Fully let him every
so-
time. I'm like, just run it, dude.
I
I
don't-
don't know that you know how to cook a perfect filet mignon.
I don't want to get you in trouble or anything, but
Uh-oh.
hypothetically, if you didn't have a girlfriend and you were still doing this, would you, like, if you were ever in the bar, like, with your partners and, like, some girls pass by, would you be like, yeah, I do a podcast?
No.
No, because I would be like, they would be like, oh, so what's your podcast about? Can I come on? Like, me and my friend talk football for 2 hours.
It's like we almost
Personally-
had that happen.
Yeah. Personally,
Like,
I
have a girlfriend now
Yeah.
who doesn't listen to it.
yeah. Personally, I don't. I hate when someone like mentions it to me in person. Sometimes. Like,
Oz used.
it
I mean,
gets-
Booth used it 2 weekends ago.
Did it work?
They brought 2 little honeys back to the crib and tried to run a little,
Okay, yeah, we can
so-
talk about it. It was god awful.
Yeah.
We burned the tape and fucking
It was
everything.
terrible. Me and Mike were sitting here playing fucking. Me and Mike were sitting here playing Dynasty, and we like turned around and like listened, and like I just gotten up from the table, and they're like, "What do you want to talk about?" I don't know. What do you want to talk about? And the girls were just like, "Oh."
All you hear is Pops go, nah, nah, nah.
Yeah, I was just like 17 Michelob
Yeah.
Ultras deep, just going, no,
No.
no way.
No. But yeah, and like you texted me earlier too, bro. It gets aggravating when people are like, "Yo, let me come on."
Dude, I've had so many of the most pointless motherfuckers you could think
Yeah.
of literally ask me.
Yeah, it
Dude,
gets
let me
aggravating.
come on. I'm like, no.
It's really, and no offense to the females, because I appreciate the female viewers, but some of the females, it's mostly like when I'm out, like when I go like downtown or not downtown or like just like out, like when I went to Baton Rouge, fucking like just the way people act.
You're about to name drop.
Yeah, I was
someone.
about to fucking name drop something, and I was like, I need to chill. But I'm just like, bro,
I was waiting
like,
for you to name
yeah,
drop.
I really was too,
doing
but it just gets a little aggravating sometimes.
for sure.
And I'm not looking forward to
And like
it.
you've probably gotten it on sevenfold because like, dude, I don't know. I've had like some random mofos ask me, let me come on. I'm like, dude, not at all.
And I know it's gonna get worse too. Like it'll only get worse.
So what you like? I think I already asked you this before. Like I was texting you on the side a couple weeks ago, but like, what was the go-to answer again? That was like, oh yeah, it was kind of like basically, yeah, we'll see about.
Oh,
like,
no. This is my go-to. This is my go-to.
You give them false
my
hope.
My schedule is. I say something like my schedule is. I already got my schedule up for like the next month or two, but I can let you know when I'm looking after to fill it out.
Man, I might be taking a page out the Casey Talk.
Just tell them you're scheduling.
Yeah, because
I mean,
no
like
way
I said,
they're
I'm
gonna
scheduled
remember.
for like the next like month or two.
Yeah,
that's something I got.
But if I do say that to you, don't get mad because we might actually be scheduled.
Yeah, don't get mad. We just don't want you on.
Yeah.
No, some people just don't. I'm not gonna say they don't deserve, but some people just want to be on. Some people
don't deserve a fucking platform.
That some people just don't like have shit to say.
Yeah, no.
Two white dudes talking football probably did not need another microphone, but we fucking did it. No, we're not gonna add on to.
This is fucking Dollar General bar store right here.
Oh yeah.
We're not even Walmart. We're not Great Value. We're fucking Dollar Tree, fucking Dollar General.
Dude, legit, majority of this podcast is to keep what we say like recorded, like all the takes we say, to where you can't go back. Perfect example is this jackass. The shit that he said,
some out of pocket shit. I know I worked.
What the hell did he say? Kirby Smart's the best coach in the SEC, and since it's not recorded, he won't admit that he said it.
So that was the thing. Is like we argue every day, and basically had this podcast in the group chat every day, just arguing our asses off. Jake saying stupid shit, he's saying stupid shit. Me and him argue, and I mean we're annoying the fuck out of everybody else.
Yeah.
And now, instead of saving it in the chat, we basically just started this podcast so that we can go back and say, "Oh no, motherfucker, you said that." And so like last week at college, we were trying to tell him, he said his dumbass thing. Didn't say it on the pod.
No, but that's what you need. You need to call someone out on their shit.
Yeah, no. It's
just like I know.
Perfect for it.
Look, it's going to be interesting when all three of y'all come on and enjoy life because, and he's going to get the privilege to come on twice with the workers and with y'all. So I can only imagine what he's going to say. That one's going to be my own.
When he goes on with the workers, watch how much shit he talks about our
But look, I'm gonna say one thing.
I beat their ass every fucking day.
Michael's my little bitch.
You think
I carry Michael around on a dog leash sometimes.
You would think by the way that we're arguing, just like between us about work, I wasn't even his enemy at work. He knows who his enemy is. He's been here. And I'll name drop him. Jack Trish as his enemy.
Speaking of frenemies, we have our last spout shout. Jake is on a boat.
Oh, I saw that.
He's offshore.
He's on the offshore rig.
Must be miserable.
Yeah, he sent us a picture today, and he said he wasn't doing...
Sitting on his ass.
Hold up. What did I ask him? Let me tell you what he said exactly. He was sending us videos of the waves outside the boat and all kind of shit. Freaking out.
What did Boo tell him to do?
We were talking about the Rascal Flats. Another shout out the Rascal Flats reunion tour. We're all going to that. We're going to do some content.
Rascal Flats is goated.
In Lafayette.
I'm definitely
in Lafayette.
I'm there.
I'm there. Enjoy Life, Fountain True Sports, Rascal Flats reunion tour.
It's going to be a jam.
Anyway, we're talking about that, and I asked him, are you good out there as far as him being on the boat? He said, I'm struggling on this run. It's rough, but everything is going fine. Ready to get off. I said, word, keep going, bro.
1 out of 10.
Hey, but do you see that? That's a little growth by me. That's kind of nice.
Congrats.
I mean, y'all are going to like give me a little bit more.
No, because last time I tried to be nice, y'all were like, we don't do that outlandish shit on this pod.
Shout out Jake, though.
All right. Let's talk about for Jake at least a little bit.
I feel like Jake's kind of mad at me, though.
No, dude, Jake's never mad.
Jake's just like...
Someone told me Jake had beef with me last time. I don't know.
He was probably
drunk.
Been him. He was probably drunk and said some shit.
No, dude.
No, I think what happened was that he was fucked up. Probably that, and I think he was at the bar and he was fucked up. And
That's how
I don't know if I
starts.
didn't tell him what up or something
he did
like
tell me
that.
about this. He said you.
He was
You
pissed.
didn't tell him, hey? Now y'all have
He was like, dude, Casey didn't tell me hey last time. He's big on hi.
Dude, wait, I do remember him saying something
He's
about
down
that.
the body, dude. He likes being told hi and fucking goodbye.
Oh, dude, if you don't talk to Jake, he hates you. Swear to God.
First time I met Jake, this would be my last thing I'll tell. First time I met Jake, freshman year, me and Alex actually were going to a dance for one of the sororities. Yeah. And I wasn't even going to name drop the sorority, but it really don't matter. Anyways, so we're getting on the bus because, like the girls, you got to get on the bus or whatever. And me and Alex are sitting next to each other. And his date and Snake walk up. And so, like, Alex and Snake obviously, bullshit. And Alex is like, oh, hey, this is my buddy Casey. This dude just like, it seems like he's already fucked up. Oh, what? Snake Sean. Nice to meet you. Or like, they call me Snake Sean.
Yeah, no, he has a personality disorder.
No, I love
sure.
him though. He's awesome.
Oh, yeah, no.
He's awesome.
Great fucking dude.
It's contagious.
And congrats for getting married too.
Oh, yeah.
And going to John.
That is soon, too.
Snaps.
Jesus Christ,
Jake. He's getting married on a bad day, though.
Bad slate.
Iron Bowl.
And Oklahoma LSU.
Yeah. Rivalry week.
He picked the date.
Yeah.
That's probably why it was that day.
And he knows ball.
He's not the brightest in the morning.
He knows ball. He knows
I
ball.
love you, Jake.
Well, I think that's episode 7 of Fountain of Truth Sports. Thank you, Casey, for coming on.
Yep.
Thank you guys
Appreciate
again.
you so much. Glad we got the video up. Hope you guys enjoyed. Go like, subscribe, share it, comment, do whatever. Go and enjoy life. Do the same. Like, subscribe, comment, all of it. We'll see y'all next time.
Later.
Enjoy. Peace.
There you go.